Okay.
No, the first one was the earth element. The second was the earth elemental. Fourth one is the wind elemental and the ice elemental.
Okay, awesome.
This one, depending on how long it takes us, should be the fire elemental and the moon elemental. If we're
Yep, and
lucky, we can get the last one.
Alright, stream started. I'm loading my game. Chugging my Coke. Trying to stay awake.
Alright, we
What's tomorrow?
are live. Tomorrow is Friday.
D&D's tomorrow.
D&D is
What
tomorrow,
else?
yes.
I can't remember if I have anything else planned. I think I got something else. Missed my doctor's appointment today. I slept through it.
That's not good, John.
That's okay, they rescheduled it for November.
Why so long?
Okay, so I started seeing this doctor, it's a neurologist. I started seeing her as a patient in October. I've seen her once, and today was supposed to be my second time seeing her, and she's got nothing done. So it's also the same doctor that I had to chase for a month and a half to get blood tests done, because she kept forgetting to send it to the hospital to get done, so I could get it done.
Insane, John.
Yeah. So, I already told my family doctor before I was tempted to quit her. This is probably a good opportunity for it. But hey, I got like 3-4 hours of sleep. I just happened to sleep through long enough that I was late for my appointment and they wouldn't take me in. So, at least I didn't have to drive all the way there to get found out that it got canceled again. Alright.
Alright, so... so to pick up where we left off last time. So last time, we got the elementals of wind. Actually, we got 3 elementals last time. We got the elementals of wind, dark, and ice. Well, water, I should say. Because it's classified as water.
Okay.
This session, we're gonna try to get the fire elemental. Probably the moon elemental. And if we're lucky, we can get the last elemental and head into the Sanctuary of Mana. If
Awesome.
not, we'll probably begin next stream with going into the Sanctuary of Mana. And then from there, that's the Benevodon hunting.
Yeah. Something. Oh.
Burning Sands.
I gotta reload. Monster Hunter World. There we go. I get the streams open. Alright. Go to the big star on the map. Behind me. Gotcha.
Yep,
Gotcha.
just follow the star.
I think I already took the time to buy weapons and gear upgrade, I think. Pretty sure I did.
Well, the weapon and gear that are here at this place are the same as at the water one.
Okay.
Because you can go either or with this scenario.
Makes sense. Burning Suns.
We have to look for Fiery
Alright.
Gorge in this desert. It is dangerous to wander in the desert. Please be careful, everyone. You wish.
Oh, this one's not dead? Okay.
Steve really takes it out of here.
Probably like cactuses or stuff up around here I need to look for.
Yeah. There's little cactuses
Here we go.
everywhere.
Here we go. Ready for it? Bonk, bonk.
Bonk, bonk.
I was surprised to find out that Cotton canceled the stream today.
Take it out.
I got a big
Really?
thing for him.
Why?
I just don't think he was feeling up for it.
Not that.
Yeah, that makes sense, I guess.
I think he might be drained as much as stream easy
Well,
does.
to be fair,
Yes, ma'am.
didn't he just do a
Yeah.
24-hour one?
Yep.
But when you do something like that, you gotta take like a couple, like a week or two just to re-energize.
I know I'm getting burned out. I'm gonna crash in a couple days, but if I can at least make it to Monday before I crash, I think that would be okay. Every day of the week, every day in a row, I have stuff I gotta do, like commitments and stuff. And it's my Monday and Tuesdays are the only days I don't have commitments.
What are you doing Sundays?
Sundays are church, and I also have to do world creation updating stuff for Wednesday's show. Sunday's my work day for it. Which is usually enough stuff each week to keep me busy during that day.
Somewhere.
Yes.
I can handle the heat.
I don't have time. Can't.
Now that might be important to keep an eye on.
Got you covered.
Don't keep me waiting.
God, I want Kevin's Class 3 so bad.
Don't regret this.
See, I want to start throwing points into things, but I don't remember because I'm gonna go the Enlighten one pathway with Kevin,
Ow!
so I get Moon Saber. But I don't remember if it's Wisdom or Intelligence for that.
It's probably just a desert, but this feels so bright, it's burning my retinas.
This place is a little bright. I will
Okay.
admit that. Hurts my eyes a little bit too, so it's not just you.
Alright, I already have... my eyes are already sensitive to that kind of stuff already, so... Okay.
I mean, if it helps, you can turn down the brightness settings.
Settings. That was that button. Map. I was just in the settings. Oh. Pause menu X.
Yeah, and it's like almost near the bottom.
Brightness? Ah.
Yeah, the brightness settings.
I forget what it was set to, but I guess it was
I like
50.
how literally Hawkeye
That didn't make
my
much of a
team
difference. Better.
has used more of his MP than the healer has.
They have
Ooh,
no
we got
respect
that
for
double XP
ancient power.
bonus! Respect for the pottery is for the weak.
How
do you
dare
think
they
Link-
have good items in it? They're asking for it.
Yeah, they
They're
put all
asking for
they put all the good shit in pots. That's why everybody breaks them.
Yeah. I'd love to go to an art museum and see how much, how many candies I can find in those pots. They would have the key to immortality.
It's got to be around here somewhere.
I was gonna say, little do you know.
Little did you know that the Fountain of Youth is actually inside a pot. Gotta break one. Find it.
You just gotta break it to find it.
Yep.
Isn't funny.
Ooh, Charlotte's level 30.
Alright, hit them both.
Was I raising with you?
Go.
Oh yeah, I was putting points into your intelligence.
Bum, Ugh.
Spring Stepper.
Uh.
Little cactus!
Are you kidding me? Just die.
Cool, now it takes me only half the time to escape from battles if I want to just dodge battles.
Nice.
It's a very handy ability.
Yeah, I imagine. Get a chest back here, right? Or a cactus. Nope. Oh, there's a item seed.
Forget, am I putting points into you, Hawkeye? That's right, I'm putting points into Spirit so you can get Move MP Saver. So you're not burning as much MP to use your abilities. So, you know what the other sad part is that other than breaking pots to get items out of it, you can break pots to get MP and HP back.
Really?
Yeah, like if you break a green one, it restores HP. If you break purple ones, it restores MP.
Oh.
If you break blue ones, they restore your Clash Strike gauge. Exactly 30%.
What a joke.
Cactus? Nope.
As far as I am aware, I believe there is 2 cactuses in the Burning Sands.
That's surprisingly low for being an actual.
There might be a 3rd one, I'm not sure. Well, because just remember, I haven't found all of them yet.
Yeah. I found one that you had. That made me proud. That made me happy.
Yeah, you found one that I hadn't found before. Yeah, because it was in the Wind Labyrinth.
Yeah.
Because I didn't even know that cactus was there.
It actually wasn't even hidden either. It's like just sitting right up there in the open, on a shelf.
Probably what ended up happening was that I was rushing through the labyrinth, so I wasn't paying attention to my surroundings. So that's probably what happened.
Oh, hey, it's this town. It gets destroyed. Oh,
No, you're thinking of a different town, and that town's already
Oh.
destroyed.
not.
Why did it bring us here if we're just gonna instantly leave? Huh?
I want to get the 20% discount. That's what I want. I want the 20% discount. And the ability to rest at inns for free.
Hmm.
I think we wandered. Okay, that's never mind. Ooh. Oh, come on. Ah, chest. Bonk, bonk.
Bonk bonk.
There we go.
Bro, chimichangas are awesome. They taste so good.
Shade time. Good to know that I can't accidentally jump off the pier and drown myself in the ocean.
Phenomenal Fistu!
Cactus. I only need one more. Get the times XP boost.
Yeah, that XP boost is handy, and it does proc. I have a feeling it does proc a considerably often.
Have you already unlocked yours?
Yeah.
Got at least one more than I do.
Well, I'm already at the being able to escape battles faster, so which I think is the level after that.
Oh, you're very far. It's
Well, you
weird,
also
'cause
remember,
I've
I know where a
stopped
lot of
getting
them are at.
I feel like I've stopped. I've been like going out of my way to search for things. I don't know how I've been missing them.
The cactuses can be pretty tricky in where they're at.
Mm-hmm.
It also doesn't help that some of the cactuses are in areas that you were at previously before you had the ability of getting the cactuses.
Mm-hmm. So you have a chance of just outright missing things if you're not paying attention.
Yeah, because there's one cactus that you have to take like a hidden, like here, you have to take kind of like a hidden pathway to get to it.
And I think that's a hidden path that you can only access with a certain elemental.
No, you're thinking of the Benevodon stuff, which yes, there are little cactuses tied to those areas, but we obviously can't get those until we start going after the Benevodons.
Hmm.
That was hardly worth the trouble.
True, dude. I still can't believe that they gave Hawkeye some fucking ripping abs for his ranger class. You can shred cheese on those abs.
You can grind meat on those. Ah!
I mean, you can melt cheese you can melt things on Kevin's abs, but we're not going to talk about that.
No, Kevin's abs go boom boom fire power.
Even his muscles have muscles.
Allow me.
Honestly, if I could liken Kevin to anything, it's what was his name? Terry Crews. He's like the Terry Crews of this game. God damn it, get back here!
Power!
Where is this one dude? Oh, Charlotte has him over here. I'm like, I'm trying to come over here to break his armor, and he's just not showing up on my screen. Abyssal Saisu!
Chat, how long was that crab raw? I feel like that was a long time. I kind of want to clip that just to see how long you were walking, but I don't know how to time that.
Well, you would just go into the thing, and then
Oh yeah.
go into it when I first started, and it clipped up until where I found him.
Yeah. Okay.
And then that would tell you how long it took.
Ah, dick.
Oh, I gotta run against that sand, don't I? Oh no, it's the okay.
You actually traverse the sand faster if you jump on it.
It is unwise to get in our way.
Dang it. I waited too long.
I noticed that earlier when I was trying to get
to try that.
chest or something.
You'll notice that jumping on it's a lot easier to bypass some of the sand to get things.
Hmm.
There's a treasure chest over here. Yes. Treasure!
Treasure.
I'm missing 2 treasure chests and it bothers me.
Oh no.
Oh, good. We don't have to be on guard for now.
Oh yeah, there's a wall back there. But I don't know how to bypass it.
Watch out!
I'll just come back here. I'll just come back here once I have the ability to know where treasure chests are at.
Wonderful. That's the best part.
Which that is once I have 35 of them.
Hmm.
I'm currently sitting
That's
at
a while.
21.
Yep. You know what's the
Oh,
funny
God
number
damn
than
it.
20?
We should continue on the journey.
When time change
Hey,
screws with you.
But yo, Beast Form Kevin. It's Chad and
Yeah,
Chad's time.
Yeah, we're coming up on a boss fight too. So
I
Yeah.
see a golden statue, so yep.
You could also use
Sounds
that
about right.
item that that changes the time of day and just abuse that outside of
Yeah,
boss
if you
room.
want to get Kevin's true maximum DPS on bosses, you use the Dream Read before you go into a boss fight.
Yo, what's the cleavage lady?
Bitch slap!
That doesn't really narrow it down all that well, Draco.
Huh?
Cleavage Lady doesn't really narrow it down all that well.
Oh, the evil one.
That really doesn't narrow it down very much.
Yeah.
Damn it. It's Belladonna. Fuck.
There you go!
Oh yeah, you
Poisonous
fight Bill
plant
and
or
Ben
whatever.
again.
I like how Hawkeye's just like,
Victory is
get out of my way,
by
Bill!
companions.
Ben!
Yeah, I love how they like be like, oh, our ultimate ability is to fuse, but our secret ability is to actually not fuse because we're stronger that way. But we also fuse, and it's our ultimate technique.
Is that
I
really
find
an
that-
attack?
I don't know.
It's more of like a fusion dance. Oh yeah, I forgot.
yeah.
These guys have like the stronger shield, so it takes more power attacks to break it.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Their secret attack is to fuse, but their ultimate ability is to unfuse and work together.
No, I think what it is like once they take because they only defuse once they've taken a certain amount of damage.
I hate those
yeah,
guys.
no.
So I think what it is like once you've done enough damage to their fused form,
Ow! That
just-
hurt.
they just
I
split.
lifted your curse. Now
Yeah.
Show some gratitude and prove your usefulness.
But I think the first time you fight them, they treat it like, oh yeah, this is our secret technique. But
Yeah,
we
their
have
secret
something
technique is
better,
fusion.
Chance.
and their even better technique is to not be fused.
I mean it.
You'll have to face us. We won't.
Oh, now they
go
split.
easily like last time. Behold this dark power that Belladonna has given
Alright,
us.
bro.
Oh, okay,
Shield.
so they only
Yeah, but the only difference is that in this fight, if you don't kill them both around the same time, one will resurrect the other.
Yes.
Oh, it's kind of like
Yep.
So it's kind of like the fucking.
You have to whittle them both down at the same time without
It's like
killing one too soon.
it's like fighting the brothers in Dark Souls 3.
Bringing Belladonna to justice. This is how it is done in the
Well, no, that one you can cheese.
Oh, can you?
Yeah, just keep attacking Lorien.
Lorian's the little one, right?
No, Lorien is the older brother. Lothric is the younger brother.
Right.
Because if you keep attacking Lorien, his maximum HP threshold keeps dropping to the point where it takes like 1 or 2 hits just to down him so you can
Oh,
attack
yeah.
Lothric.
Yeah, like and plus I think there's a limit to how many times Lothric can
isn't funny.
revive Lorien.
Oh no, I think Lothric
Right.
can do it as many times as he wants, but the problem is that it's just Lorien's HP threshold continues
Oh,
to
yeah.
drop each time he's revived.
Oh, okay, so that's the caveat.
But, I mean, but at that point, if you're not doing enough damage to basically blitz Lothric, then you're not
Oh,
doing
yeah,
it right.
once you kill Lothric, it kind of
If you kill Lothric
Like, you
before
can-
killing Lorien, it just ends the fight.
yeah. I like the Abyssal Slice move. It's nice. I mean, not as much as I like the Final
Flash.
But it's like, I don't know. Yeah. Are you brave enough to take this one? Final Flash!
Phenomenal Fistu!
Though I am a little bit of a fan of the Boulder Toss move in the alternate pathway, but
It's alright.
like compared to the Final Flash, it's not that impressive.
Final Flash, I think, is
in
better.
retrospect.
Don't keep
Mhm. I like how in a lot of these RPGs, there's always that one character that looks like Android 17.
Which
I
one
has
Remind me
that.
after this battle, I got to get my meds.
It's the black-haired one.
No, I know
Just use my
Andrew's
alarm.
black hair. Who in this game reminds you of Andrew 17?
Oh, Hawkeye.
I can kind of see it. The hair's the main portion of his hair I can see.
Yeah. But everything else is
Fire.
a lot of the there's Dragon Quest also has that sort of thing going for it.
With the I know Dragon Quest, the current one, Dragon Quest 11,
Yeah,
kinda does that.
It literally has.
The main protagonist, I think, does that.
Yeah. I find that funny.
Allow me.
Oh wait, no. There isn't that much of a resemblance for Hawkeye though. Ow. Speaking of Android 17, the Abridged series is really fun with how they portray that character. He's just a fanboy through and through.
The what series?
Dragon Ball Z Abridged. Team 4-star.
Oh, the DBZ Abridged. Okay.
Yeah. He fanboys over Hellzone Grenade, the Rocket Punch, and everything.
Oh, Android 16.
Yeah, Android 16. Android 16 is pretty cool as well. He has his moments.
He's also the son of Dr. Juro.
Yep, that's also pretty cool. But I think that's only in the abridged version. There is no mention of like any of the androids past.
No, I think there is. I think it's mentioned in. I think it's mentioned like when they were going in to repair the damage to his head that Cell did. I think they found out that he was a replication of Juro's son.
No, that was exclusively in Dragon Ball Z.
Are you sure about that? Because you know, you and I have had these conversations before, and you've been wrong. Look it up.
All right.
Even if it's on the wiki, even as not as trustworthy as the wiki could be, look it up on the wiki.
Okay.
Oh, I got caught in that. That's gonna hurt.
Dragon Ball Wiki. Hell yeah, let's see you.
Just look up Android 16.
Yeah, I'm on it. Android 6.
Hey, I did the boss fight the first time that time. Yay!
Oh, Christ.
I love Angela's outfit. Ain't she cute, Lynette? Aw, that was really worth that pick. Aw.
God
What
damn
could
it.
Belladonna be doing here anyway? Is she after the Mana Stone's
Oh, it gives me
kill?
free HP after the fight. Cool.
Do not know what
Only if you level up.
planning, but she will
Oh, apparently all of my characters level up. Then. Cool. Oh, I need my meds.
Oh, there's a little cactus I almost missed. Good thing I looked around. Look. Good thing I looked backwards.
Yum, G2. Is this low sugar? Gatorade, low sugar.
Pistol Sliceu!
Aw, that poor little fire drake.
Aw, it's just getting started.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
Yeah. Was modeled on.
That's what I figured. Just wanted to make sure.
But I think there's no video about it in
So that
And
was I know that was purposefully put in
yeah by
by Team
Okay.
4-Star. But in
Yeah,
but in the actual
he-
continuity of the series, it was revealed that he was just a replication of Dr. Duro's son.
Okay. Yeah, but it isn't shown outright in the show
No.
at the time. So we're both partially right. I'm fine with that.
Technically correct. The best type of correct. But most annoying to the other person.
Technically the truth.
Yes.
I like his fight with Imperfect Cell. It's like Cell's going all about how it killed even Goku, and he's like, "Say that again." Say it to my face.
You just launched lightning
Yeah.
at me. Alright, your name is now Pikachu. Yeah. Oh, there's a ninja here.
Hi, John Stream. Is there anyone in the chat?
Nope.
Can I get a pogger in the chat, please?
Ooh.
Don't answer him, you won't get it.
God damn it.
Oh no! Jessica! We must help her!
I like Belladonna. And
Belladonna, you
Jessica.
couldn't carry her even if you tried. You literally just teleported in here.
Yeah. That's who. If it was a bit closer to the left, Kitty Cat would have hit her square in the boob.
Niccolo.
Oh, Niccolo. There you go. Fine. She is a fine specimen.
Out of curiosity, he mentions that theme that she's been wearing that choker of death for so long. How long is a long time in this game?
I don't know. Maybe a couple days.
What is the actual timeline of this game? Like, how long does it take for these characters to actually go through this journey?
A couple weeks maybe. A couple days. Going on ship could have
Ow.
taken a couple days. The times that they've been in the thing. I like Belladonna and Jessica. They have a beautiful pair of personalities. The both.
Ow!
Plus, Jessica's just sassy in general. The times that she can actually talk and not just be a victim. For those of you that missed the last time I talked about this, the first time I started watching Lag play Trials of Mana, she came out of the throne. The first thing I see is her cleavage. I was like, yeah, that's a villain.
First rule of anime like a game. If they've got a big bosom, they're evil.
Yep.
Yep.
Except Angela.
Angela's the exception. Along with
Angela doesn't
Along with
have. Angela's boobs is smaller.
she's also
Look at
younger.
that. She is younger. That is correct. Right? Gotta
She's like in her
remember.
teens. Like a majority of these characters are in their teens.
Yeah.
Hello, Salamando.
Ma'am. Yeah, I was gonna.
That was the wrong target, Reese, but okay, that's fine.
Some funny, Barry. Same powers from Fire Elemental Salamando. Now that you can access Salamando's powers, you can use Fire Elemental magic by putting training points towards abilities from the training section of 3 bars in a circle. Here are some examples of fire magic: Flame Saber, Strengthen, Fireball.
Alright.
You have improved greatly.
Oh, come on.
Let's say, by the way, John, the next location for us to get upgraded gear is when we're on our way to the Moon Elemental, which is dusk,
Okay.
which is towards Dusk Moon Forest.
Okay. My brain will pretend to try to remember that.
If you need me to, I can remind you.
Yep.
Screw it. I'll just take the fire damage.
Oh, boss fight. Again. Maybe. Oh, Angela.
Stop right there.
Come no further! Unless you want me to throw her into the flames.
No!
Go Hawkeye.
There are more of you? This is not over yet!
Is she alright?
Cool. Charlotte and
unconscious.
Hawkeye leveled up.
But we can't leave her
We're
in
getting
this
closer
weakened state
to
for
our,
long. Belladonna cursed her. Something managed to break the curse, but
because
Jessica's
once we
been
hit
wearing
level
the choke of
38, we'll
death
be
for so
eligible
long.
for level up for
Her
class
body
3.
and soul are both at their limits. She needs rest. Hang in there, Jessica.
Aww.
I'll take her back
That
to
was
the
cute.
Oasis of Dean. You need to follow Belladonna. She's trying to release the energy of that Mana Stone. Good luck.
Go, 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 go.
Behold! This is the pure energy the Mana Stones hold within. I lifted the girl's curse so I might sacrifice her life to break the Mana Stone seal and bring us closer to the sanctuary. But you foiled that plan. Luckily, I used the souls of Bill and Ben in place of hers. Thank you for defeating them and providing me an alternative.
But yeah, as you see, I'm basically stockpiling Kevin's points.
All hail his dark majesty!
Because I'm gonna wait until he gets class 3, and then once I find out which tree is gonna have Moon Saber on it, I'm just dumping all the points into that.
Ah.
Or at least until I get Moon
Oh,
Saber.
no. She's released the energy from the stone. Now we know that Belladonna's trying to open the portal, just like the Altanans. Everyone is after the sword.
We're just gonna avoid that fight
It's
for
gonna
now.
hardly be worse. If the sword of mana falls into evil hands,
At this point, the enemies here are only gonna give us
will
like
die.
poultry experience,
mana
so it's
power
like
will
there's no point.
disappear. Then the Benevolence will be released. We cannot let that happen. We have to find the elementals and open the portal before the enemy does. We need that sword.
I'm glad I chose these classes. Angela looks amazing in this outfit.
I hear ya. That lady royally used up the Firestone. Take me with you. Then we can all make her pay. She's gonna get it.
Glad to see you fired up.
You ain't seen nothing yet.
Oh, cool. I found one of the treasure chests I was missing. Neo.
We've found the fire and water elementals, but who is switching classes? Oh, you want to wait? That's okay.
I don't imagine this is the time to switch to grade class or anything. So. Where to now? Just out?
Yeah, now we gotta get out of here. Did you get the fire
Out.
elemental?
Yep, out the way we came, I guess.
Yep. Just start working your way back to that town that we started the session in.
Okay.
We've done everything. We've gotten everything that we need here. So.
Ow!
I will not fall.
That ain't good. I seem to have fallen in a hole. I can't seem to get out of. Oh, there we go.
Help! I've fallen and I can't get out.
All right. Gosh dang it!
No,
Gosh dang it!
will not fall.
What did you do?
Nothing.
What did you
Trying to-
break?
I'm trying to be quick and speedy. Okay, can I close the screen, please? Thank you. Let along it has to be.
John, you know what I think we're gonna do when we do the second run through as Reese and Hawkeye?
What?
I think we should attempt to get the moon elemental before the water and ice element, before the water and fire elemental,
Okay.
just to see if it allows you to do it or not.
Okay.
Because I haven't tried it.
Then meets the eye.
Get out of my way before I break.
Right, got the stupid fairy flute.
Here we go. Okay.
It's your boy Vuskov.
Oh, there goes Daffy.
How do you like that attack, huh?
See, Hawkeye, that would be good, strong, sound advice. If it wasn't for the fact that I go say, I don't care. Damn it, we're on the wrong side.
Come on, I can handle anything.
Oh!
I think Vuskov's got hyperspeed swim.
Come on. Not that.
Wait, really? Okay, I just came from here. Here we go.
You have improved greatly.
Moonlight Town Mintus. Let me know when you make it to that town, John.
Alright, I'm working my way out of the cave now.
Don't move. We must continue
Alright.
to triumph. Let us work together to defeat the enemy.
Die, Pikachu. Die. There you go.
How do you like that attack, huh?
Ugh.
IMC count sitting out right now. Okay, I'll hold off a little bit. Money. And a little cactus.
Faster if we fight together.
I don't feel like messing.
Retreat!
So close to that 20% off.
Illuminati.
It'll be useful in the future, though.
Let us work together to defeat the enemy.
Let's go update our gear.
Not hold back.
Let's see.
All right.
Let's see. Keen knuckle. Heavy flail. Parry dagger.
I think we're getting stronger.
Wild attire. Moogle smock. Radiant cape. Now to sell all my old gear.
No.
Where's Hawkeye here? I want to talk to Hawkeye.
Spirit.
This is my fight. No need to trouble yourself. I will not fall. Okay. I feel like I could defeat any enemy.
Oh, I found a random chest. Cool.
Hawkeye must be in the inn.
Not the right direction, apparently.
There he is.
Run, Reese, run.
This is my fight. No need to trouble yourself. You win.
Crosscut!
I knew I had such power within me.
Oh, part of this is investigated because of Kevin being here. Okay. Bonk.
I found a little cactus.
Yes. Silver item seed. So, fun fact, apparently opening treasure chest freezes time.
Come on, let's help each other. Time for retreat.
There's one treasure chest I haven't gotten yet. And there's a little cactus I want to go get. Little cactus! I just need to find one more little cactus and I'll get the being able to sleep at inns for free and item discount.
The area is clear of threats. It is unwise to get in our way.
I have a I have a gate in front of me. Desert. So I think that leads back to town.
It should lead back to town, yeah.
Alright. It's there.
Oh, cool, Kevin leveled up.
Level you so far.
Phenomenal Fistu!
Alright. Where do oh, I gotta go to the beach and play the flute. Where am I heading to next?
There's only one objective marker on the map for you to follow.
Okay.
You're heading to the Moonlight Town Mintus.
Okay.
And when you get there, make sure to update your equipment because they have better armor and stuff there.
Take us to Dusk Moon Forest. There may be powerful beastmen that stand against us, so be prepared.
That is one speedy turtle.
I got a new headgear for Kevin. Got a chakra band.
Nice. Alright, I am at the beach.
Like I said, when you get there, make sure to update your weapons and armor. Because you're going to need it because we've got another boss fight coming up. When we
I'll
get to
need
the
it then.
Moonstone.
I was worried when we heard beastmen lived here, but they aren't doing any harm. The townsfolk seem friendly at least.
So, not all beastmen are fighters like those earlier invaders. I shouldn't have judged them all from such a small group.
I arrived at night, probably the best time to arrive at this town. That or just
It's
forced
always nighttime here.
Okay.
Probably another little cactus here, but I'm not bothered to go find it.
Yeah, I'm looking around the island right now too. Bonk.
I'll go look for it after I beat the shit out of Luger.
I like the music they got for this town.
It's a very calming piece. I like it.
Yeah.
Welcome. Lots of wares to browse. Oh, good choice. Oh, good choice.
Looks good.
I love shopping. This is useful.
Come again. Welcome. Lots of wares to browse. Oh, good choice.
This is good quality.
Oh, good choice.
Looks good.
I'm out of money. Wow.
Don't forget to sell your old gear.
I'll sell it.
Lots of wares to browse.
I'll make use of this.
Yeah, I'm out of money.
If you have to, you can always just go fight enemies, or if you want to, just upgrade your weapons. Don't worry about upgrading your defenses. And then just save up your money for when you get to Dior.
Well, it looks like the only thing I'm... Oh, Angela's missing. Reese is missing. Weapons.
Come again. Welcome. Lots of wares to browse. Oh, good
I
choice.
had wanted this.
Can I have... nope. I don't have enough.
Lots of wares to browse.
Scepter. I am missing... $2 grand and 1 coin.
Come again.
Well, I think Angela's the one that's the weakest one. Alright. I guess just head to the boss fight.
Hi. Why is it with everybody bitch slapping Charlotte?
Ouch.
I think she gets like a grand total of like 3 or 4 bitch slaps in her entire playthrough.
Charlotte is
Like,
the
why?
Ren of this universe, apparently.
Apparently.
Finally gonna get some payback for what those beastmen
He
did.
didn't get shot last night, did he? Couldn't remember.
In what?
I think he got Eldritch Blast, right? No.
No, that
No,
was
'cause you
Ekek.
punched him.
Nobody did anything to him.
I thought somebody punched him because he's like, oh, I didn't take any damage. Somebody punched him.
No, that was in your
No,
campaign,
that was
and
my
that was me hitting Weasley.
Oh, okay. That's what it was.
Because Weasley's like, I didn't take any damage, and I walked up and I punched him.
No,
He's
he
like,
did.
yeah, you took damage now, and I just collapsed on the ground, falling asleep.
Has 1 HP. Just casually kills the god of the sea with 1 HP. It's fine. It's fine.
The area is clear of threats. We have earned a rest.
Look, it's so dark here. Oh, it's partly because I turned my brightness down, that's right.
Alright, Ludger, let's go. Damn it. I got hit by the Suzaku area when I couldn't dodge it. Oh, shit. Charlotte just got destroyed. Oh, shit, he moon-sabered.
Come on.
Don't keep me waiting.
I think Hawkeye stunned me out of my rolling animation. Abyssal Sliceu! Abyssal Sliceu!
Oh hey, we're fighting Luger.
Like, it's really hard to dodge.
Victory is easy with reliable companions.
Abyssal Sliceu!
Come on, cat. Leave me alone.
And Ludger is down.
Oh boy. Oh yeah.
I like Ludger's, like, transformed form.
Yeah.
It's so cool.
Yeah.
I wished Kevin's beast form would have, like, donned a different appearance as he gained class levels.
Yeah.
It's just his actual outfit that changes, his beast form doesn't, which saddens me.
Yeah.
That actually would be a cool thing to add.
Like, to showcase, like Kevin's growth as a beast man, like, it altered his appearance. That'd have been cool.
Yeah.
Maybe,
yeah, like,
maybe if we get a future game that has, like, maybe like an older Kevin or something like that, maybe we'll see it more.
Oh, yeah.
But
yeah, his beast form will be more along the lines of like the king.
like the king, or maybe like a combination of Luger's and the king.
Oh yeah.
To showcase like his experience in battle.
Mhm. And then he can get like that dark red aura, fucking.
As like an ability, as an ability or something like that. Yeah.
Yeah. Just a massive damage boost and hyper armor.
I really do feel like this game has a amazing potential for a sequel, like a direct sequel, like maybe like a 10 or 15 year time skip.
Mhm. No. I'm still irked that that one guy in Kevin's class 4 quest, you couldn't 1v1 him. Like his
I think they
1v1.
did that on purpose because it's like you don't want to be wasting your time having to deal with a puny dude.
Yeah, but at the same time, he's
it
like
doesn't matter.
Yeah, but
it really doesn't matter. The fight that's most important in that storyline is fighting the king.
Yeah.
Hey, it's Luna. Watch, she's gonna totally tell Reincarnation to go out the door.
Oh, what?
You had no chance of defeating me.
Oh, that was
Obtain the powers from the moon elemental Luna.
Oh, don't bother with those pesky Altanans. I'll take care of this mess. Ludger, please do return to the palace.
Here we go. Reincarnation and waiting for your revival means nothing to this elemental.
Yum, yum.
Oh, what?
What a veritable feast of souls for me today. Oh, delicious, delicious. I'd love to gobble them both up, but
He's gonna get
suppose I
swole.
must send one off to the masked mage. Our stores have run low.
See, I would love to see this fight happen again.
More souls to perform
Yeah.
forbidden
Like when
magic
Luger actually like
open
through his
the
rebirth
to the sanctuary of mana.
gets old enough to actually fight Kevin. As like a as almost like a student to master relationship type of thing.
Yeah, but in this scenario, there is no point where the student surpasses the master.
No, that's like his test. Like you're
yeah.
like you get Luger as a playable character, right?
Oh.
And then
Kevin
you
becomes,
fight
like, a
Kevin,
side character.
and then you fight Kevin, and Kevin goes, you know, you're obviously missing something. Go out, experience the world, and then come back with what you've learned.
Oh yeah.
And then fight me with everything you've learned.
Yeah, and then he does the Itachi thing and he taps his forehead next time, Ludger. You never win against Kevin. Or at least not technically. Like you can beat him in game, but
I mean, to be fair, we don't actually beat the king because he doesn't use his full strength.
Yeah.
He's just testing Kevin at that point.
Uh-huh. Stop tumbling around. Like you're close to falling out into the floor.
Ludger's aspirations have granted you a new ability. Beast Roar. Luger Chain ability. Damage to boss monsters increased by 10%. I should probably give that to either Hawkeye or Kevin. I think I'm gonna give that to Kevin.
Yeah, I gotta buff his DPS, fam.
I thought I saw that half-beast-man traitor Kevin in the forest. I am not letting him get away from me!
Wait.
First,
Wait, Gorman wasn't your enemy before?
you can help me warm up for the main event!
Kevin, your priorities are a little askew there, buddy. So Kevin goes, first Carl, then Ludger. Gorman is my enemy. I was like, he wasn't your enemy before this?
No, he's putting emphasis on it now.
Well, what's nice about the last three elementals that they're all pretty much close to each other. So it's like, okay, so you get the fire or water elemental. You go straight to the moon elemental.
And then
get the moon elemental. Go right to the wood elemental. And then from there straight to Oblivile.
Yep.
Ow!
This is just an hour in. Like I can definitely.
Yeah, we're only an hour in, and we've technically got 2 elementals already.
Yep.
That's what I'm saying. Is like realistically, getting the last of the elementals is like bam, bam, bam. Little cactus.
Little cactus.
Got that 20% discount and rest ends are free.
Nice. Well, that was fast. You talked about getting that earlier in the stream. Now you've got it.
I wasn't that far from it, to be honest.
Oh.
I think I was only like 6 or 7 away. Might have been less than that.
Might have been less.
No, because I got 2 upgrades.
Oh,
So it had to be a minimum of 6.
Okay. So would you guys be up for like League later?
I would not. I already have. People
No,
waiting
John's
for me.
got people waiting for him after the stream. I'm probably gonna play XCOM and see about B helping me get better at that.
No problem.
If he's on.
All right.
I was planning on taking a nap after stream, but that ain't gonna happen.
Oh. Because Connor was like, "Yo, when wants help with
you've
the-"
not been feeling the greatest, John. I know that much.
Honestly, the only
Probably
reason
all
I'm
those-
here right now is because I make a commitment. I stick to it. That is the only reason I'm here right now.
So does that mean because you made it a commitment to do walkthrough 2, or are you gonna do walkthrough 2? I'm just messing with you, John.
I made a commitment to try it. Technically, I made a commitment to try it.
I mean, you're still getting Angela in the long run.
I mean, I do want to do. I do have definitely at least want to do one walkthrough. I would like to do the second one too.
I mean, if you want to, you could do your walkthrough of just characters you want to use.
I mean, honestly, that's what I'm doing now. To be honest, though.
And then I'll do my walkthrough of.
Oh, come on, get up.
Hawkeye and Reese.
Technically, that's what I'm doing now. Is the one I wanted to do. So.
Or if you want to, you could try the other characters.
Honestly, I'm fine with the harem. That's all I'll be interested in. I'm not gonna lie, and I'm gonna sugarcoat it, like, literally. Reese and Angela, I really like the ones that I would like to know a little bit more about Reese's story, so I'll probably be watching whatever you learn from her from yours, since she'll be your main. Oh!
Yeah, because Reese is gonna be my main character in that story. Because I haven't played through the game as Reese is my main character.
That surprises me.
I think I was saving to do her on a stream specifically for that, like to play through her story on a stream.
Fair. See, I know you didn't need that heal at the very last minute.
Just you wait.
One more point and I get MP move saver, and then Hawkeye's ability shouldn't cost as much MP to spam.
Kevin.
Finally got Ludger down. Yay.
Born a prince and specially trained in hand-to-hand combat by the king himself.
To Lamp Bloom Forest!
Ludger?
I wanted the king to teach me.
I really do want to get better at XCOM 2, because I am just shit at it.
I loathed you and your good fortune. In the end, I was just...
If I want to try to start making stuff like this in a year from now, I've got a lot of stuff I gotta do to get prepared for that. Oh boy.
But you...
I found out just a little hint of that when I was working on Avatar stuff with John Rudy the other day. Actually, I'm kind of glad to be in Cons working on Avatar together because it's actually teaching me new things.
You didn't even care.
One of the reasons I took on the project, even though I've already been overwhelmed.
Such a worthless...
And I wanted to bond with Cotton for a long time, so having somebody to bond over finally is nice. Well, it makes me sad that his avatar's almost done, so he probably won't be asking me for help.
Strong enough to be king. Same as me.
I don't see why you guys couldn't just hang out anyway.
We kind of do. It's usually, well, usually if we hang out in VR chat, but it's usually like later in at the night, like when you guys are playing War Thunder and stuff. So I can either do one or the other. So I've been trying to balance it. But he's been really busy lately with his stream and his Minecraft stuff. So even when we normally would hang out, he's been busy. Probably partly why he didn't stream today, because I think he also didn't stream today. Canceled as well or something.
Well, like I said, especially when you've just got done with like a 24-hour stream, it helps to go, okay, you know, I'm going to take like a week
I've been waiting for your arrival.
and just like take a small break.
I feel like trying to go for the moon first is gonna be awful because our level count high enough for it. That fight was awful.
I would love to do
Well, that
a
wasn't
24-hour
awful,
stream, but I would probably have to do it like in a scenario where I knew I had the house completely to myself and I had the day off.
Luna!
I am not entertaining enough. I'm not entertaining as an hour streamer. I don't think I can be entertaining enough for 24.
Grant his final wish.
People don't want to watch programming stuff, so even that alone is not really all that entertaining. If I did like an avatar class or something, maybe I could do like a 6-hour stream or something, just teaching what I've learned about avatars.
The only way to save him is to give him another chance in his next life. He will now be raised.
Oh, I just realized something.
Mm.
So I usually do a birthday stream, like where I stream on my birthday.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna be able to do that this year
Big and strong.
Mm.
because my birthday falls in the middle of the week, and I gotta work that week.
Ah.
Okay. Baby Ludger. I'll wait. Challenge me anytime.
I might have to do it like on the weekend or something like that.
Okay.
I don't quite get like.
Is he going to be okay in the forest all alone? He's just a baby.
Oh. Babies are raised in the wild. The forest creatures take care of them until they are grown. Don't worry. He is safe. It is the Beastman way.
Incredible.
Where's the Mana Stone, Luna?
The Moonstone is on the first floor of this tower. Mages from Altena came to try and activate its power, but Ludger and his guards managed to protect it.
Ah, I'm asleep. Okay, there we go.
Then it's still inactive. But that weirdo Gormon
Phenomenal
is
Fistu!
in the tower now. We should go after him, just in case.
Hey, on the plus side, it's not going to be one of those days where Khan raids John and causes his viewership numbers to skyrocket.
I have no idea what the first part of that was, but the only time I get viewers is like from the music events that I really stream. And since they're pretty consistent, that helps me keep viewers. That's the only reason I got affiliate was because of the events I stream. Every other Wednesday I have a stream for the music event, so technically I streamed yesterday too.
Oh wow,
Yeah,
you're really pushing it then.
Literally every day of the week, except for Monday and Tuesday, I got stuff going on. Sunday is my real life commitment days.
The reason why it's always night in the surrounding forest.
Usually, and then Monday, Tuesdays are probably when I usually have doctor's appointments.
Freaky.
Then again, those can happen on any day of the week.
Gormand or whatever in here? I don't see him.
The feeling, because of all the different like D&D sessions I'm a part of. My Wednesday evenings don't exist. My Friday evenings don't exist. My Saturday morning / afternoon, depending upon the weekend, doesn't exist yet.
Just like my mother and that
2 sessions left for mine, and I think I said 2 for yours.
Oh, John, so speaking of your session.
Yeah.
The weekend of the 16th, the 15th and the 16th, my brother and I are going to a gun show.
If you are not able to make it for a session, I will postpone the session because you are the 90% of all my active players right now. So if you can't make it, I'll just postpone it.
Well, I don't know when we're doing it. Like, I don't know when we're going. It's the gun show's on the 15th and the 16th of August, but he hasn't told me. He hasn't told me which day we're going.
Which, the 15th I think is our next session.
15th would be our next session, and then Sunday would be the next session for B's. Would be another session for B's Gundam campaign.
Alright.
Which I had already told B that there's a chance I may not make it for that. So basically, it's gonna come down: am I gonna miss your campaign or am I gonna miss his?
Yeah. Let me know as soon as you get a chance to. Usually I'll post reminders the day before.
Yes, as soon as I find out. As soon as I find out which day we're going, I really hope he doesn't wait until last minute to say something, because he has done that. He has done that before.
I just want to post like, "Hey, we're gonna meet," and then cancel it like right after I post it. So usually I'll post like 2 days before or the day before. So if you can let me know by that time, that'd be great. I don't have anything planned for the 15th. I don't have any idea of what's planned for the 15th. I have.
I know. There was some stuff that you and I needed to discuss anyway, because some of it does involve Ojutai. Remember you said you wanted him to complete that sword.
Yeah, I'm going.
And he's missing 2 fragments.
Yeah. So the next session, I'll probably have you end up finding 2 of them somehow. I think
we can talk about that.
Yeah.
At some point.
Hey, Ren.
How's it going?
Trials of Mana!
Literally, I have an idea that you guys are going to come across an NPC that just might give you a side quest to do it.
I mean, either that. Well, I have an idea. For something, but I want to throw it your way.
Yeah, that's fine.
We'll talk about that after. We'll talk about that later.
I don't have anything planned, so if you have any ideas for what you want to do, that'd be great. So I'm out of ideas. That's partly why I'm...
Yeah, like I said, I have an idea I want to throw your way.
Yeah. What did you think about the deal I made with you last session? I'm like, hey, for story reasons, do you want to do this? Like, what'd you think about that?
I mean, I've done that. I've done that to my players.
Yeah. I haven't, fucking...
I feel like that's one of those things that you don't want to just force them to play, especially because of the situation like that.
I haven't spectated the Manel campaign since the sea monster fight.
Yeah, that's all we've had.
It's the only session you've spectated, and it's literally the third to last session in the campaign.
Yeah, that is the only session that I've had open to the public. And
okay.
Because I have it as a closed group, so only people that are actually on the roster can join it.
Similar to my Persona one too. That one's on a. Yeah. You have to be a part of the campaign to be able to enter that one.
Honestly, Draco, if you'd like to spectate in again, just hit me up. Like if you're in Discord when we just join it, just hit me up and I'll move you down there.
So John, I know you said after Manel you're going to be taking a break from.
I'm taking a break from Manel stuff. Yeah, I want to make like the template for a peripheral type of campaign, which would be, if I did it, it'd be a single shot stuff. But I'm taking a break from Manel as a story, as a world, because I want to develop it. If I do a perfect world like one shot thing, I don't have to worry about like character development. I don't have to worry about like a whole bunch of story writing stuff. Like I don't have to worry about it as much. So I can really just make a dungeon.
Here's a dungeon. Get to the end. Bam, done.
Honestly, I'd like to try to just recreate the dungeons from the game and just like, hey, this is the situation. See if you can get through this with these mechanics. Hi, making progress.
Yep.
But yeah,
I also have an idea for a character for that in the future that I want to throw your way, and I want your opinion on it.
For a campaign?
For Manel when you decide to come back to it.
Oh, yeah. I will plan on coming back to it. I'll tell you this, though. I am planning on making it very similar to the way that the Spice and Wolf world is set up. I like it a lot. So it might not be a... I want to work on the world. It might not be a D&D world. If I do D&D campaigns with it, it's not going to be a D&D label. It's going to be like, this is a homebrew RPG.
Just label it as a tabletop RPG. That's all you got to do.
So in Spice and Wolf, it is a very humanoid-ran world. So like, the entirety of, literally the entirety of the world is humans. That's it. It's It's very realistic.
It's
to
funny
ours.
that I wanted the character I wanted to throw out your way for that world is human.
Okay, well then that shouldn't be a problem probably. But like
speaking of Spice and Wolf, Jean,
yeah.
here's something that might get a chuckle out of you. So my father, a little bit ago, my father answered a phone with his mouth full, and he said like "hello," but it sounded like "holo," or at least that's what my brain
Hello?
translated.
Hello? Hello? Oh, yeah. Dude, I made a pajama holo model for VR
Isn't
chat,
that how
and it
like
has been
Megamind
so
says it, like
nice.
hello?
Hello.
I'm loving the
believe it's
pajama model I made.
hello.
Hello. No, but I'll probably make the world be based a lot on the concept of the world is made of humans, and there are myths and legends of other races and stuff that come out to be true. Like Holo is considered to be in that world a demon, or Holo is considered to be a human possessed by the devil. That is the way the religion puts it, because while her people were at least at one point common in the world, because they were there for creation, or it sounds like it was. Humans have eventually became the dominant race of the world, the religion of humans in the story. Kind of helped push out those that did not follow their beliefs or did not conform to their beliefs. So what they considered to be pagans, they flushed out. So races that were not humanoid, they considered to be demons.
That's pretty
or
sad because
demon-possessed.
my character would be considered a pagan.
I am totally fine with that.
Do you want to know who he worships? Because he's gonna be part cleric. Do you want to know who he worships?
Who?
Ojutai.
Yes. Yes. Ojutai will be one of those deities in this world.
Well, because that's probably why I wanted to talk about it. So I have an idea of what Ojutai should be when he's officially a deity in your world.
Yeah.
That he should be similar. So in Greek mythology, Athena, right?
I don't really follow Greek too much.
Well, Athena along with Ares. They're both gods of war.
War, yeah.
But
That's right.
Ares is the god of war in the aspect of the actual like fighting between people. Whereas Athena is the goddess of war when it comes to the more
strategic
thinking side of war.
Yeah.
I feel like Ojutai should be something similar to that. Like he's a god of war, but more along the lines
and compassion, maybe.
More in compassion, yeah.
Yeah.
And then when his wife Amaterasu has to like break up like some of the fighting because it's gotten too severe, and she can't do it, that's when she brings in Ojutai.
Yeah. So like,
like
I can
hey,
totally
I
try
need
to
you
work
to help
something
me
like
with
that.
this.
Yeah. I can at least try to work something like that. So like the concept of deities in my world are probably not going to be like there is no this is the god of, and that's the only god of. It's probably more like there are many myths and legends in the world. Some are true and some are not. They're all based on something that was, the idea of a legend is based on something real. Like we have a legend of Bigfoot, right? Is there actually a Bigfoot? Probably not. If there's Bigfoot, then you'd see dead bodies of Bigfoots. But it's probably based on something out there.
I was gonna say that's playing off of the whole concept of realistically there is every legend has a seed of truth associated with it.
Look at the Kraken. The Kraken is actually a giant squid. Look at that. We for centuries people have been using that legend and like, nah, it's not real. It's just sailors' stories. No, we actually find out there actually are giant squids.
So
based on
out
something.
of curiosity, do you think there are dragon turtles?
I don't know. What are y'all talking about? We're talking about a D&D world that I'm making. I do a D&D campaign every other Saturday. I have 2 sessions left, and then we'll be retiring from it. So we're kind of just discussing the world a little bit. Lag, who's also playing this game with me on his stream, he's one of my players for the campaign. He's got an amazing character that I love a lot.
Oh, sorry about that.
I got somebody in my chat stop by. His name, friend. He was the one that played tanks with me one night on War Thunder.
Especially the cannon pod. Oh, so you
I'm gonna go rest at the inn for free.
For a ride in his cannon?
I guess. Basically.
Found Charlotte.
But forget about that. What are you all hanging around here for anyway?
I have to raise a question. So there's an upgrade for the little cactus that you get that makes it where you can sleep at inns for free. Is it because you can sleep at inns for free? Is because they recognize that you're friends with little cactus?
They fear the little cactus. It's a demon waiting to destroy everything they hold dear.
Or is it Ren's right? It's like if they don't allow you to sleep at an inn for free, little cactus comes and destroys the whole town.
I feel like it's the same kind of answer as why are you eating candy that you found in a pot that's probably been sitting there for hundreds of years? And why does it heal you? I think it's the same concept. It's just game mechanics.
True.
Yeah, because there's no reason they should fear a cactus. They can just burn it.
Well, I mean, to be fair,
Like-
it's already been established that the cactus is friendly. It doesn't want to hurt anyone.
But how do they know that you're friends with them? Unless you just
That
casually
you know.
start name dropping. Oh yeah, I found it. I found a little cactus along the road or whatever. Like, I don't know.
Maybe
And if that's
maybe,
true, why do you have to do it so
maybe,
many times?
Maybe once you find them so many times, you go to the inn and you show them like your roadmap of
punch card?
The punch card of your little cactus and see that you found this many of them. And
This
they're
is
like,
like someone's
oh,
punch, like
okay,
a
you're
free
good.
room stay. Yeah.
Oh, you've been friends with little cactus for this long? Here you go, free stay.
Free
on
stay,
me,
yeah.
on me.
I feel like that's not a good way to run a business in this world.
Well, to be fair, we're the only ones that are running into him. So
Why?
Is it
Why are we
really?
the only ones out of the entirety of the people in this world?
Because everyone else are jerks.
or maybe he's only visible to those that are hunting him.
For the pure heart.
Yeah, or maybe
Love and friendship.
or I have an in-game explanation. He only shows up to those who are bound by a fairy.
You know what? I could buy that. I could buy that. Oh, what I was gonna mention about the myths and legends and stuff is like, so like Holo I think is a great example because most people, if you've watched Spice and Wolf, you understand that. But there's other characters than just Holo that work this way, especially in the books. Actually, they're all in the books, I think, except for one is in the anime. But there are there's a legend of a town that worships a snake deity that helped found the village. And obviously it's considered to be pagan, like, oh, it's just a myth, legend, there's no truth to it. When escaping through the basement of a church in a pagan village, they find a cave behind one of the back walls with smooth sides to it. They end up finding out as they travel through the cave, like, why would somebody carve a cave with perfectly round, smooth walls like this? But it's not straight, it winds back and forth under the ground. And when they get to the end of the cave, that's when they find like a giant snake skin or something that helps them like realize, oh,
It turns out that snake is real.
yeah, this is actually a real story, right? I love the concept of that. So in Manel, it is going to be a world that is like all humans. That's all it is.
That's heavily built upon the mythos of that those creatures do exist.
Yes.
It's just that due to like the rising population and
Yeah.
the lack of excuse me, the lack of belief in maybe some of these creatures existing, these creatures went into hiding.
Yeah. The other example of that from Spice and Wolf is the chronicler from one of the villages they go to. When they go to the chronicler, she works as an alchemist, and there are feathers all over the floor, and her shop is a mess. And that's all they tell you. It's at the very end of that chapter, or that book, or whatever, when they tell you the story of her. She's actually a giant bird. She fell in love with a man who was a part of the church, and when they end up getting married, and over time he realized that she never aged when he discovered what she was. The story is too tragic to continue from there, is what the book says.
Probably what ended up happening is either A, he maybe died of heartbreak because he realized he wouldn't be able to spend the rest of his life with her, or B, finding out that she was a monster,
Finding out that she would have been a demon in his eyes if he was part of the church.
and probably attempted to harm her in some way, which caused her to either flee or she ended up having to kill him.
Or
And then the
C,
Yeah.
that the church found out and tried to hunt her down, and he sacrificed himself to buy her time to flee.
Yeah.
That is true too.
The other example, and I say this for last because it's the longest example, is obviously Holo, right? If you know anything about Spice and Wolf, I think you know enough about it. I don't know if Ren knows a whole lot, but he watched at least 1 or 2 episodes with me one night. There is a village called Pazlo, and they have been worshiping a deity that they call by the name of Holo for years. That is supposed to be the god of rich harvest. They have a festival every year where they have a giant wolf statue that they make out of wood, and they set it on fire, and they do music and dancing and stuff, and the last bushel of wheat that they gather, they put in a barn full with like food for like a week, and it's supposed to be like her tribute or whatever.
Yeah, it's like an offering to the deity for continued growth and the hope of a bountiful harvest.
And the story goes that whoever catches the last bushel, or harvests the last bushel, has to be locked up in that barn for an entire week. And supposedly, that person will then claim that they don't remember anything from that whole week. But all the food that's been left there is gone. All of it. And there's like stories about like if you harvest the wheat too fast, because she can jump from one bushel of wheat to the next, then she can escape. So you have to harvest the wheat slow. So it's like a way of the village of like, hey, you know, this might just be like a wise tale or whatever, but it's kind of nice so we don't burn ourselves out. Let's continue this tradition of harvesting it slow enough that we're not burning ourselves out. Well, when you watch the anime, they're harvesting it quickly. They have a lot. They don't believe in the myth anymore because nobody's seen Holo in centuries, so they don't care. As far as they're concerned, it's just a wise tale, like no truth.
Yeah.
To it. So they harvest the wheat quickly, allowing her to escape. So those villagers, and even during the show, they believe that Holo is just a story, like there's no truth to it. The only person that knows Holo is real is the main character, because he hides in his cart. And later on, one of the other villagers hears about Holo traveling around and finds out that she is real. And there's some dialogue about it that I won't spoil it, but there's some dialogue about it. So, like, the concept of finding out that, oh, this story and legend was real, or is based on something real, I love that so much. I want Manel to be that way. So, if a person wants to play as like a Tabaxi or some other race that's not human, I'm okay with it. I'll probably have him be as a story. And the main character asks Holo, said, what's your name? I'm Holo. That's funny, because there's a name of a god around this region that's by that name. He wouldn't be her, such as her, however you said it. I have been named a god and bound to this region for a long time, but I am no god. I am Holo, and Holo is all that I am. That is the answer that she gives. She does not consider herself a deity or god, and that's how I'd probably have the players set up, is I wouldn't necessarily say that they're considered a deity or god. They're just a different race that is very rare, that is unknown to humans. At least that's the thought. Oh, I may or may not have messed it up because I was too busy talking. Gosh dang it. I didn't say it for a while. That was a mistake. So yeah, I having something like Ojitai, I'd probably have a legend about Ojitai, or however you wanted to do it. I'd probably just have it set up like, oh, there's a village or something that supposedly a goddess of sun or a goddess of light or whatever, and a dragon settled down and got married or had a kid or something, and they helped found a village or something, and that would have been centuries ago, or however long ago it was. So Ojitai would exist in that world as a small legend or something. The other side of Spice and Wolf is because it has the church's influence listed in it. Not every town in that book is heavily religious in that main religion. There are many other branches of religions in there, but there's one that is super strong, and it's a reference to the Catholic Church, especially during the medieval times. So you can go to a town where you openly worship a different deity and be fine. So you can like
What secret?
you don't have to hide it everywhere you go, but if the church finds out, they will chase you down. So it also adds some conflict with the players. So people that are gonna be playing, I'm just gonna run through it. The players are gonna be playing through the campaign. They have a challenge. They basically have, it's like a, I don't know if I'd say stealth would be a good way to put it, but it's kind of like a stealth check. So like, you wouldn't be openly like flirting like, hey, I am not of this world or something. You can if you're around your party members in a tavern, thing at night or whatever. But,
Let's take it out before it does more
Fine.
damage.
be a little bit far behind, so I kind of wasn't paying attention when I died without saving for a while. Whoopsie! So I think it'd be kind of interesting if the players, like, they kind of had to hide their aspects a little bit. And I probably won't make it a big deal because I know that some people might not like it, so I'm not gonna make it a big deal. Like, oh, you like showed your ears in public, now you're gonna be, you know, chased down by like thousands of guards or something. I'm not gonna be that mean. I'm not gonna be mean about it. That's not the point of D&D. It's supposed to have fun.
Well, to be fair, no place has thousands of guards.
Yeah, but like I'm not gonna be mean about it. But like having a little bit of challenge, I think, could be interesting. And I'd imagine make the players feel more special if they're like a one of a kind or they're from a small group of their race that survived.
To get to Dior. Look, see the red flower? I don't want to deal with monsters, so I'll follow you after you clear a path.
I and Charlotte are not good for this fight.
They really aren't.
They are so squishy to this thing.
I'm gonna run through and skip.
Oh yeah, and I forget that Hawkeye is like the glass cannon debuff man.
There's a save
And
point
you don't
there,
have-
and I must walk right through it. Right by, didn't even notice.
And you don't have the option to just have him sit in the corner and just spam elemental spells at him.
Ouch! Don't die. I want Reese. That's who I want. Tornado time!
I knew I had such power within me. These huge lamp blooms are extraordinary. Shall we search these woods for the Elfin Kingdom?
These woods are anything but ordinary. Don't let your guards down.
Oh my god, Hawkeye and
Bonk, bonk.
Charlotte are down again.
I'm glad to hear that you're struggling, because it means that I'm able to catch up, but at the same time I'm going to be having a hard time too, it sounds like. When I do get caught up.
Honestly, you're gonna be in a better spot to fight him than I am. Like, all my guys are more close quarters combat, and he seems to have an affinity for countering that. Like he ripped Charlotte and Kevin pretty hard.
I'm also playing as two mages. And
Not Charlotte and Kevin, Charlotte and Hawkeye.
I'm also playing as two mages, which are pretty squishy. Oh, come on.
Yeah, but because you're staying farther away from him, you have a better chance of dodging a good portion of Grapple of Vine's attacks.
Yeah.
I have an idea we're playing as Duran. I think these two kind of do their own thing, it sounds like. No, I didn't mean to. Well, that works, I guess.
Those hips don't lie!
Oh, what? Oh, yeah, they don't.
must have taken out all the enemies.
Because that jawline don't lie, and neither do I.
I think Dryad's design, along with her hairstyle, I believe that makes her a Mandragora.
Yeah.
Never heard of it. Stuff and things, my friend. Oh.
John, it's the plant that literally, when you pull it out of the ground, it screams.
Mandrake.
Oh, Mandrake. Yeah.
Mandrake.
Yeah. Holo's had to fight a couple of those in Wednesday's campaign. As a traveling merchant, I found out that there is an export of these white and blue flowers. And I'm like, hey, can I look for them on the road as I go there? Maybe I can find a couple extras to take with me as trade goods? DM's like, yeah, sure. I went to go pluck one. Yeah, I think I went to pluck one, or Ekak picked it up. One of us did. And, frick, I don't understand this puzzle. It started screaming at us. We had to fight it.
Where are you
I
at,
understand. Plant Bloom Woods. I'm going towards a star.
You gotta follow the red flowers to get to Dior.
Oh.
Better you than me. I'm colorblind.
Are you actually colorblind?
Just slightly. I have trouble telling the difference between red and green.
That is my.
That is unfortunate because those plants are red and green.
Well, you could say that they're more blue.
No, the plants you need to follow to get to Dior are red in color.
Okay.
And then the leaves that are attached to them are green.
Okay. They're up to it's a bunch of red. Maybe it could just be because like the glowing bulb in the center makes it harder to discern what like the leaves are.
We're heading to Uplavile, boys.
Got it.
Yep, and I guess that'll be where we'll end the stream.
I don't know.
Maybe? I don't know.
Only
That's up to
7:30.
John.
It's only 7:30. What's in this town that we're heading to?
Now we're heading to Uplavile,
Like,
which is going to lead us to the Sanctuary of Mana.
that sounds like a major accomplishment if we go to the Sanctuary of Mana. So that'd be nice to have for next session, I think.
So how about this? How about we end the session getting into the Sanctuary of Mana?
Okay.
Because in order to get into the Sanctuary of Mana, we need to get Flammy.
Okay.
Which means we're gonna have to go to Laurent. Do you want to hold off going to the Sanctuary of Mana till this stream or next stream?
I don't know.
Because if we
how far behind am I to you right now? I just.
Well, I just beat Grapplevine, so you're not that far. You're not that far behind me.
You just got the Dior, so.
Yeah. Okay.
I would say you're not that far behind me.
All right. You said we're going to be going to a town. So is it an F?
No. What ended up happening is that we're heading to an island called Uplavile.
Oh, Uplavile. Okay.
There we're gonna use all the elementals along with Fairy to open the portal to the Sanctuary of Mana.
If I wanted to grind levels between now and next session, would that be a place I could do that?
I wouldn't bother grinding levels now.
Okay.
If you're gonna grind levels, I would wait until after the Sanctuary of Mana, because because here's the thing, grinding levels now is not gonna mean anything until we start getting question mark seeds. So we can start attempting to get our class items to upgrade everybody to class 3.
Okay, that's fine. I'm just curious because I want to try to keep up with you.
Because I'm currently, what's your level? What's your level?
33, 34, and 34.
You're not that far behind me. Okay. I'm at 36, 35, 36, but that's also because earlier I had a Mythic Cookie active, which is a plus 20% experience bonus.
Hey, so you guys can you guys have like the level requirement for class 3. You just
level requirement for class 3 is 38.
Leave immediately.
Damn it.
Elder! Please. We need your help.
So I say, in my
Up to
opinion,
you.
I think we should go to the I think we should at least get Flammy and end the session in the Sanctuary of Mana.
Flammy. Okay, that's fine.
Which getting Flammy requires us to go back to Laurent.
Okay. Yeah, we can do that.
Okay,
It's
so I'm gonna
7:30, and I assume we should. I don't want to go much longer than 9:30. And it's,
well,
it's only
the dungeon,
7:30, so we should have plenty of time.
the
I
dungeon
think, right?
involving Flammy to get Flammy isn't that long.
Okay. As long as we finish by 9:30, I'll be okay with that. I just want to go
Yeah,
too much past 9:30.
Yeah,
But we have 2
be done by
hours
then.
still. I think.
Yeah, we still have 2 hours left to get there, which that's not gonna take that long at all.
Yeah. Sounds like I got 2 avatar
to protect Holy
Padawans
City Wendell. He used forbidden
to
magic.
take care of after this.
Came with a terrible
Bro,
and
but
I have
it'd
my
be-
own junk to take care of after that.
incurable illness.
It'd be cool to have like a sequel to the Trials of Mana remake with like the same team that made this one, and just have Kevin become like super swole, like Ludger and the Beast King, or just King.
I feel like if we were ever to get an older version of Kevin,
he'd be an NPC.
Well, no, I don't think he'd be an NPC, but I think he'd be a guest character. So like he'd be in your party, but you can't control him.
Yeah. Would be interesting.
And he can and because NPC, he could like use both the final abilities of Beast King and Annihilator. So you can
Or do like a special cutscene where he uses both.
Oh my god!
Maybe you run into like the quote unquote final boss a little early, and in order to protect the new heroes, the original 6 dive into combat against the boss to buy time for the heroes of that game to escape, but ultimately probably either lose their lives or come out severely injured.
Severely injured would make more sense because they
can
it
would depend on their relationship with the new cast.
Okay.
Because if it's someone like Kevin's son or something like that, it's gonna have more of an impact if he passes than if.
Dude, that would be like such a. I mean,
to be fair, Kevin would be going down fighting if that were the case.
Yeah,
so it's not like he's dying to old age or something.
Poor Charlotte.
Leave her be. Regarding the issue of His Eminence's illness, I'm afraid there is nothing I can do with the mana of
he kind of boulder
but we have to have one thing. We have to have one thing. Because it's already stated in this game that Duran and Angela is a thing. One of the characters in the next story needs to be their kid.
If there is a next story.
Like if they ever make a sequel to this remake,
Angela better be queen.
Angela needs to be the queen of the queen of Altena. And Duran needs to be her husband. It needs to be her husband.
Her consort.
Should let you through.
And he lives in Altena with her.
You know, being her consort would be pretty stupid, considering how I have a thing for you. What? No, never mind.
Somebody once told me the reason that the Queen of England never got remarried is because if she gets married, the king actually technically has control over, so she would actually lose her power. She has no incentive to get married.
Well, it's also another concept that she's not necessarily married to someone, but she's married to the country.
Yeah.
But yeah, it'd be cool to have the.
Honestly, I want to see what Charlotte would look like if she gained more years.
I mean, I think she'd look a little bit more like.
I think she would look more like her mother. when she gets
Probably.
older.
You got me thinking about Manel now and how I want to try to do it. Which I'm torn because if I want to make it a book, like a nice story, but I also want to make a game, and that can be hard to make together. Because I feel like a game would not be as fun if I only have like one major race, so I'd have to have like other continents with different races on it. So that's one of the major.
I like your idea of that there being other races that they're just hidden.
Yeah.
We have a Percy Jackson situation.
Yeah,
I mean,
like Percy Jackson and Olympians.
What's that movie called that Will Smith was in? Was that Light or Bright or something like that? Where like they had the orcs in modern day, the police force.
I think it was Blight.
Yeah,
It's Bright.
Yeah, because Mox had me watch that with him.
No,
that
no,
was
it's Bright.
kind of interesting. The other option was if I did have like a humans as like the main race kind of thing, I could have maybe like the basics. So like you have the elves and maybe the dwarves or something. So
I would say have
options.
at least. I would say have at least if you want to have like the
Similar
main
concept.
races of a continent, you want to have at least the humans, the elves, the dwarves, and maybe the orcs.
Orcs, okay.
Any of the other races, you could say, hey, they're out there, they're just few in number. Or
Yeah.
they're on an entirely different continent if you actually want to learn more about them or actually meet them or whatever.
I don't know what term I'd use for like a setting like Spice and Wolf has, but I don't know. It's like hyper-realism fantasy to me. Like, it's so believable because like that is something that could have existed, right? Because we have those myths and legends, almost the exact same things like that in real life.
The problem is that
based on what that time period would actually be like. Even the church was super strong in that at that time. So like, it's more believable for me to believe that, and I really like it for that reason. The writer's also really good.
I wouldn't call that hyper realism.
There's fantasy to it.
Because I would say more of a fantasy realism.
Like
because the reason I say
realistic fantasy.
Realistic fantasy. Yeah.
That's what it'd be called. Yeah. Because it feels like something that could have actually happened in real life in our history.
Because here's the thing, hyper realism would mean that it's as hyper realism is a sense of going, it's as close to real as possible.
That's true. It wouldn't be that, but it'd be realistic fantasy though. That would make sense.
It would be realistic fantasy where it takes place in the real world, but there are fantasy elements attached to it.
Yeah. So like the movie Bright, right? Where they have just the orc race. That's the only race they really have in it. Technically they have elves, I guess. But like it feels like even though it is technically fantasy and has alterations of reality, it feels like that could almost happen. Just because it's like when you're watching, like you can relate it to like real life stuff. Like, oh, I've been there, or this situation, whatever. But the author of Spice and Wolf was actually really good with his world development too. He learns about like there's different kingdoms in the world, and they all have like their own focus. So like some are religiously based, some are economic based, some are war based. So depending on what kingdom you're in, the policies and stuff can change. Even the trading can change. He put a lot of work into that world.
It's not just that, but new king and all the policies will get flipped on their head.
Yeah, I mean they even have currency speculation in there, where one of the kingdoms they're going broke. So they decided to inflate their own currency. They're buying their currency back, taking 2 coins, melting it down, and making 4 to 5 coins out of it by reducing the amount of silver in it, which is a realistic thing, and it shows it's economic, but it's a political thing as well. So it actually shows like, okay, this kingdom's doing not well, and then later on you can find out more about, oh, well, this kingdom's not doing well, and they usually have an expedition every year to the north to go kill the pagans, or to go like liberate them of their false beliefs, or however you want to put it, right? Well, they canceled the campaign this year because they don't have the funding for it, and because they canceled the campaign, you find out, oh, the economics that runs this one town that gets a lot of the armor and weapons to go through it, they're not getting it this year, so they're not having enough money to buy the wolf pelts or all the furs and stuff that they normally buy. So the fur trade's going bad. So now they have policies of, okay, this town's trying to fix the fur trade. Well, you have the church that gets involved, and they're the only ones in the town with money, so they make it so that you have to buy with cash only. Like, and it causes all these other political issues. But like, the one thing, like this one little thing of like this kingdom losing its value of its coin affects everything else in that world. But it makes sense. Like, I like that. And I don't know if I'm ever going to be good at writing, but I'd hope to at least try.
Well, you're better than me.
I don't know about that one. You haven't seen my writing. You haven't seen my D&D stuff. I don't feel like I'm
At least you've actually written things. You don't just have the ideas in your head, but too lazy to put them on paper.
I did a stupid whoopee. I started this fight without healing, I think. Or probably saving. Can't remember. Because my other teammates died instantly.
Come on.
Please get out of there. I'm gonna let the mages do their thing, and I'm just gonna play the melee. He's the one that's probably gonna get hit the most. Priest, get up. Ally status effects. Get up, Reese. Ooh.
John, do you have access to your buffing spells on Reese?
I don't know, but I just had two of my characters die again.
Dude, that Grapplevine fight is kind of obnoxious.
I have an idea this is gonna be too much. Reese. Okay, let's see.
Hit down and it'll bring up your move sets for Reese.
Oh, protection, mental boost, strengthen.
So use all of your buffing spells to buff the stats of your allies. So not only can you kill him faster, but they'll do more damage and tank less, and they'll take less damage.
Oh, come on! Would you stop dying so I can buff? Can I put one effect on a person at a time, or can I stack all of them?
Later on, you'll get an ability that affects all your party.
So I can only do protection on one person?
I would do protection on the person who is going to be tanking the most damage.
Okay, now that would be.
And then use the mental one on Angela, so she's doing more damage.
Okay, I see.
And then do the attack one on Reese, so she's doing more damage.
That makes sense. I'm basically playing the cleric right now.
And then eventually, once you hit class 3 and you get access to your all hitting abilities for casting status effects, you'll just pop all 3 of them once, and then everybody's got them.
I'm about to get tentacles, maybe. Oh, maybe not. I'll walk around. Okay. I'm not watching the boss's health. I'm just trying to watch the health of my teammates. That cutscene was inside the boss, so I couldn't see it. Okay.
Alright, this is our last ride with Vuskov. For this, we won't be using Vuskov ever again.
Yes, the final ride with Blue Sky because
Clammy is just 900 times better.
Yep. Not only is Flame faster, she isn't blocked to like the ground or the ocean.
Yep. I figured it was gonna happen.
I mean, technically, once you get Blue Sky going, he's pretty fast on the water.
I can't use candy anymore. Okay, good to know.
Do you have any chocolates?
I have some, yeah. I just
use those.
I've been trying to like the candies since they're cheaper.
Well, use your cheaper healings first, and then save your bigger ones for when you need them.
Yep. Loading seed. Boom. Come on, Reese, you got this. Why would you attack away from the boss? That makes no sense.
Maybe
Gosh,
it
dang
was wrong.
Man, why don't you go down? Gotta give him the protection buff again, don't I? He died.
I think it does wear off after a while. Eventually there's an ability that she can get that makes it to where those buffs last forever.
Alright, protection.
Well, they'll last the entirety of the fight.
How do I tell if they have the buff? It's the top right of their icon, I assume?
Yeah, the top right of their icon will show what buffs they have, and then it'll show what buffs and debuffs they have. Unless it's a status ailment. If it's a status ailment, it'll show up on the left side of their icon.
Okay. The thing about the Bird World campaign I think would be fun is like the cleric deals a lot. Like the cleric, if you choose to, you can do a lot with that. 'Cause you have seals that you can do that debuff the target. You also have healing buffs, or you have buffs that can also buff your party members.
Mm-hmm.
So you can sit there and throw seals at the target while you're healing the tank. Like every so often, just tab to the boss and throw a seal on it to do extra help your party do extra damage. I didn't mess with the seals too much when I was a cleric. I just mostly focused on healing, and I just out-healed whatever damage the boss did, and it worked. But later on, when you get to the higher levels, the seals help a lot.
Don't keep me waiting, Ash.
Oh, Angela didn't get out in time. Angela is stuck underneath the foot. Okay, here we go.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello there, welcome.
So, what's everyone up to? Oh, it's Savage.
Oh. Alright, Reese, I want you to protect Ran. I want you to mental boost. I want you to strengthen. No, I'm out of mana. Okay.
Use fairy walnuts to restore your MP.
Oh. Do I not have any fairy walnuts? What?
You should.
I think I do. I must have ran out. I haven't picked any up at all, because I've not used them either. Nope, I guess I'm just out, man. Oh well.
Looks like you're just gonna have to out physical DPS the thing.
Yeah.
Yay.
I have an idea I'm gonna have to redo this boss fight anyway, because I've burned through a lot, so I'll just have to try it again.
Yes, Kevin leveled up. 2 more levels and everybody will be at the level requirement for Class 3.
How magical.
That's the cool thing about the Laurent section of this whole Sanctuary Mana, the shenanigans. You can get the level requirements done for Class 3.
Ow. Seems like I'm possibly get away from it.
It's a boss fight, you can't run from it.
I mean, like, when they had the seeds at the ground, trying to like get out of the circles, like impossible.
You can destroy those.
You have to destroy those.
Oh,
Yeah, you
okay.
can attack them.
Okay.
No gorsh.
I only
Yo,
learned
lag,
I only learned that recently that you could actually attack them.
Hey, lag.
What?
John's party isn't having as good of a time fighting against Grapple Levine as he thought they were.
Grapple Vine is probably one of the first walls. If you don't have, it depends on your team comp. Because I've had times where I have bullied the hell out of Grapple Vine, and then I've had times where he's actually clapped me. So
I think that was the one with Angela.
I might be okay actually. Believe it or not.
the problem is that I'm not sure if he has a weakness or not. That's the problem.
I
don't think he does.
Yay! I did it the first try.
Or he has
Wow.
a weakness that we don't have access to yet.
Wow.
Hang on.
I can't believe I did that my first try. Wow.
Hang on.
Oh, you beat Grapplevine?
Yeah, first try. I cannot believe that. I burned through a lot of my items though. Yay! Go Angela and Reese and Dran. I think it's Dran, I know.
Oh, yeah, he literally has no weakness.
I like that rope. Like, not only does outfit her corset, she has like a rope that thing like comes down on the front. I like
Yeah,
that.
like you're right. Grapplevine has no weaknesses, but I think
I knew it because if it had a weakness, you would have had access to it.
Yeah. I think the only thing that the bosses in the Lamplion whatever thing is the Benevodon of Wood, which I believe has
It's wind.
Wind.
He's weak to wind.
Which John, you have access to. Because
Which
you
is why
have
I don't understand why the Benevodon of Wood has a weakness, but the creature consuming the elemental doesn't.
Huh.
Probably
Considering it's absorbing the wood elemental's mana energy.
Maybe it's because it's like absorbing the mana energy from like the elemental itself, not like the element.
But that shouldn't matter. If
assigned
it's
to
absorbing
it.
the elemental energy from the element, if it's absorbing the mana energy from the elemental,
Out of the elemental, it should take on the properties.
it should be taking on the properties of the elemental. Which means that if the wood elemental is weak to wind,
the grapple
then it
line
should be
have
weak to
been-
wind.
Maybe it was an oversight.
Or maybe that would just be too easy.
Staples. Easy button. I miss those commercials.
Yeah.
Well, that was easy.
I remember one year my family got my sister Staples Easy Button for Christmas.
I wish I would have had one of those.
Bro, I love Angela.
I actually wanted one. I want to have one on my desk, and I can use it as like an armrest for my wrist when I use my mouse. And if like I'm having an issue with a project or something, I'll just sit there and just start smacking the button. Work! Work! Like, I think what drives me the nuts the most. I would say that I can usually be a patient person, but for some reason, when it comes to uploading avatars, waiting for that loading screen for Unity makes me super impatient. I think the problem is I know it has a tendency to crash. So I know that I'm going to be sitting there waiting and waiting and waiting, and then it will crash, and I'll have to do everything again from the start. And then I'll be waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting, and it'll crash again. So I think that's why I get impatient when it comes to that.
Bro, I love Angela as like one of the female. I was like, yeah.
I think she's my favorite right now. I would have been using an Angela face rig, but they didn't have one. They only have Reese. And I looked at how to make these things, and they are sucky.
Yeah, I remember you telling me about it, and it's like, it's obnoxious.
Oh, yeah.
And extremely time-consuming.
So I talked to Spork of Love. She's a virtual tuber like this.
Oh, yeah.
But she actually has one, right? And I told her about it, and I was like, hey, do you know anybody that like knows how to make these? Like, they could teach me, or like any tutorials or something? She's like, oh, yeah, it's when it comes to making face rigs, what you need to do is you need to go find a job, work like every day for like 3 weeks, 4 weeks, and then just pay somebody to do it, because trust me, it's not worth doing it.
Wow.
She like, I don't know if she just like sent a random number or whatever it was, but she's like, yeah, just better just pay $800 to have me to do it, which sounds about right, actually. Those they charge about $800 for that when I looked it up. It was $1,000 is the one I found. It was $1,000.
I think in terms of like the female characters, like my favorites go as Belladonna, Jessica, and then Angela. As like my top 3 favorites.
I think we all know what classifies as Draco's favorite female characters.
Wait, when he says Belladonna, who does he mean?
He means the woman that she's dressed in like more desertish attire.
Yeah, hang on.
Okay.
And it's got the honking chest.
Okay.
Yeah.
You have a small problem when you have so many characters that share that share the same name that you can't tell which one you're talking about.
Well, I've hit the Sanctuary of Mana, John.
Alright, I'm heading towards the star right now. I don't know how far that I'm gonna be.
Belladonna also
you're not
doubles
that far, you're not that far from me, actually. You're coming up on Oblivion, which is just a big giant cutscene.
Okay.
And then you've got one more dungeon, which is the Celestial Peaks. Which that one you can literally if you really wanted to, you can just run past everything.
Okay.
If you really wanted to.
Belladonna I'm probably end up killing things
doubles
just I need to keep the XP so I can try to keep up with you.
Yeah.
Because if I don't do it now, I'll be regretting it and have to do it later.
Belladonna also has like a furry form, so she's also got that.
No, don't spoil it!
Oh!
We don't
Draco.
know that! No spoilers!
I'm not
I'll slap you. I'm
okay, do it. Do it.
Draco, spoiling things since 1990.
Well, you could just cast a firebolt at him. Wrench is the one that
Yeah, you started spoiling things before you were born.
Yes, I like baby infant fetus, not even existent me. Just time traveled. Like, yo, Snape kills
just
Dumbledore.
a sperm cell in your father's nuts.
I mean, technically, that's just the beta of life. It lasts for about 9 months. Just beta mode.
Yeah.
And before that, just alpha.
Wow. It's like, wow. This is really this is nothing like the beta testing moment.
You're a beta tester and a cheater. You're a beater. That is so awful.
I know.
I hated that so
and
much.
nobody seemed to get it.
I hated
it.
That
It was
so
the
much.
best part.
Yeah.
It was beautiful.
I really hope that's
I was just waiting for someone to go, wait, are we talking beater as in beating the game or beating his meat?
I have an idea that it has to do with, like, I bet in Japan it probably didn't have the same kind of translation issue.
Draco, look at the RF general chat.
Uh-huh. Dropping spoilers.
That's where you need the meme of, River Pond,
Don't hit me
Song
with the
or whatever.
Bardock, man.
From Doctor Who, where it just says, yeah, just spoilers. I love that part of it, like the story story writing or whatever. Like having a character that's from the future, and every time you ask her a question, they just answer spoilers. Can't tell you that yet, because it's so irritating. It's so irritating, and I love it.
So I'm looking it up. They have a GIF for Dryad in Discord.
Fucking hell. They do.
I just put it in now.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Okay, now I kind of want to see this.
I mean, it's cute, I guess.
Oh, they do.
Nah, man,
oh gosh.
That's that fat material.
That's literally it. I don't see any other GIFs for it.
Hey, if I got to chapter 4 of Bloom Woods for episode 4.
Oh, actually, I think
that's...
this is it. This is like for the old school version of the game.
Oh yeah, and it's like 8-bit or something.
I think it's appropriate that for episode 4 we at least have a save point that labels episode 4. Reading menus. Yeah. I'm going to this island the turtle's taking me to. Obliviousville.
Oblivile.
Yeah, Oblivile. Yeah. I would buy, like, you know, some mana recovery, but I don't have any cash. It's all gone. Well, because of weapon upgrade. I might have a little bit to spend, but... That's part of the reason I wanted to grind is kill monsters to see if I can try to get some cash
if you want to grind in between episodes, you can. I'm not gonna stop you.
Yeah, it's fine. I don't really want to.
I'm just saying the.
I don't need to. I'm not gonna do it because it'd be boring to sit there and
I'm just saying that there's no real reason to grind until after the Sanctuary of Mana. Because one, that's when we start getting access to the question mark seeds, which gives us the items we need for class 3.
Yeah, I'd rather not grind anyway because it's gonna be boring.
I can still manage.
I'd rather just kind of go. I'm more of a just kind of go with the story kind of thing.
Give it a try.
There you go. There you go. We
have a maximum. We get a maximum of I think 6 seeds, and there's a chance that we can get them if you've been leveling up your magic pot.
Huh. Well, I've been waiting until I get 10 of each, and then I'll dump it in the magic pot and do all 10 at once. Remember you told me to do it that way. But I don't get very many seeds.
I mean, seeds start to become kind of rare as you get into the later game.
All of my dark.
That's where you have to start relying on drops.
I don't remember Shade.
Oh, I forgot about this line.
Shade,
Not to worry, we are still flying half a ship.
Oh, that's right. I liked the boat. I liked that.
What?
The boat mission we did on here. I liked that a lot.
Only hope that it will help.
Draco, you can't just go into my chat.
You can't just slide into his DMs, man.
Ignore what I said earlier about Bella. You can't do that. You've already spoiled it. It's on stream.
He did the exact same thing in mine too.
I did it for both because I'm in both.
You can't slide into my DMs like that. It doesn't work.
No, I've been here since the start in both the Discord call and on Twitch.
You can't try to cover up your fuck up. You can't. It's already recorded.
Yeah, just
and
can't.
John's gonna upload it on YouTube.
Yeah,
so
just
you've already
can't.
spoiled it.
Yeah, just can't.
You just can't.
Just can't.
Just a little more.
I mean, yo, if we're talking about spoilers, like, I've already crossed the territory before with, like, oh yeah,
don't make me fucking
she's
mute
the villain.
you.
Weaker than I expected.
Da 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 da
Yeah, Get slapped.
Admin abuse! Admin abuse! Sounds like you need to file a complaint to the Duke of the server. Thank goodness that ain't me. I am Holo right now. Yeah, I'm Reese. I'm Reese right now. I'm Angela right now. Yeah.
Oh, what?
Looking at the War Thunder chat because I saw he put a @ in there. I'm like, you don't say that!
I'm afraid to ask what it is.
Anyone want to kill some people?
Yes! I like it. Yes. I think Ren posted something like that the other day, didn't he? Like,
No,
what?
no, and on the third he put anyone up for some destruction and mayhem. That's more sense.
Oh, okay.
That
Yeah.
makes more
Okay.
sense. You don't just outright say that.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, we're killing them when we're blowing up their planes and their tanks. I mean,
Oh, that's not
what else?
that's not necessarily true because some of them do evacuate.
Hey, we gotta keep it YouTube friendly. We're unaliving them, okay?
They're committing not alive.
We are freeing them of their humanity.
To vibe check some people. Draco, go vibe check some people real quick.
I love how Cotton uses that whenever he's like deleting something on Unity or whatever. Like when I'm working on avatars with him, he's like, "Well, I'm gonna vibe check that," and just like highlights delete, and I'm like, that was supposed to be deleted, but whatever, it's fine. Yeah, it's fine. Now what do I do, John? Oh, well, you create what you just deleted because you kind of needed that. Actually, Cotton's been a good student. He's actually been one of my best students. As long as people aren't in here distracting him, he's been a good student. When he came in here, was in the working channel, he was in there and kept sending him memes all morning, or all earlier today. Sending him memes, and I'm like, Cotton, you need to do this. And like after like 5 minutes of saying, hey, Cotton, like for 5 minutes, like probably like 8 to 10 times, I'm like, you know what, I'm done. He's on his own. He's got it.
He's dead. We've lost him.
I'm gonna have to start getting more strict on the working channel. Of if it's a working channel, don't be distracting to those who are working. I had to limit it to only have 5 people in there.
Yeah, but
for that
like,
reason.
No.
I am a real fan of Bardock. He is my favorite character.
I'm okay if I'm in there working and people come in and just have casual conversations or whatever. I'm okay with that. As long as they're not distracting, I'm okay with it. But like you're like, hey, check out this meme. Hey, do this. Hey, do whatever. And sending something like, no, that's just straight up distracting.
1,100 channel points with you, and I don't know how.
You don't use them. You pop in to watch his part of the thing.
Yeah, when I get to the end.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I haven't even set up channel points or anything. I probably should at some point.
When you're so far ahead that you.
Alright,
well,
John, I'm not even that far ahead. He's literally got one dungeon to go through, and it's not gonna take him that long.
You underestimate the power of my failure.
John, you literally can run past them.
I can. I'll
there
just
is no boss fight at the Celestial Peaks. You can literally just run right past them.
All right, I'll do that then.
We overestimated how the Beastmen got into the Sanctuary of Mana. We thought Gorman teleported them. They just got in there by birds.
Yeah, see, the Gorman teleportation would have made more sense, but apparently they just take birds and fly on in.
Yeah, they had Gandalf.
Call the Eagles! Call the Eagles! What, Gandalf? Why didn't you just call the Eagles when we was in the Shire? That wouldn't have went so much quicker. I gotta go take care of Belrog. I'll be back later, guys.
Yeah, we get all the experience for myself, okay? That's why I get the shiny white robes and the better staff.
Yeah. That ultimate team kill, am I right? Player can't kill the Stealer or whatever.
Anyway,
no, guys, you guys move on. I'm gonna keep this Belrog for myself. I want all the XP.
By the way, I'm gonna end my stream here because I'm at the end of it.
That's fair.
So we're gonna pick. So when we come back, because John will be where I'm at when we start next session. We are going to go through the Sanctuary of Mana. Actually, we should recap what we did this session. This session we got the last of the elementals, which was the fire, moon, and wood elementals. We opened the portal to the Sanctuary of Mana. And we are in the Sanctuary of Mana, which when we are done, we will start hunting Benevodons. So...
And something I'm bad at with spoilers.
Do I need to slap you with a Bardock again?
Yeah.
You've already posted it once.
I'll do it again.
You know what,
Watch me.
Draco?
Alright.
I have a perfect gift for you. This is
Do
just
you?
for you. Yes.
Do you?
Are you
Is
putting it in the RF
DM?
general chat?
I'm gonna put it in RF General. I just gotta scroll down to get to it.
Okay, yeah. Alright.
Yeah, you even said it in the chat, Draco. Don't hit me with the Bardock, fam. He's my favorite. I'll do it
There
again.
you go. There we go. That's just for Draco.
Oh, what? Oh.
Yeah, that's me
Oh,
hitting.
wow.
That's me hitting Draco with the Bardock slap.
Abandoned subject. Abandoned subject.
But anyway, so the recap what we did, we got all the elementals and we made it to the Sanctuary of Mana.
Way up there.
John will be there momentarily, and then we will start next session in the Sanctuary of Mana and start Benevodon hunting. So I will see you all next time.
In the mountains is a place called Celestial Peak. Our protector, Queen Defender, oversees
Yes.
both land and sky. We can ask for his aid.
I like how my Discord's set up to auto-read messages for me and doesn't show up on stream anymore. Yay! I also can set up Discord so I can set it up so it doesn't sound on stream at all. So I have to use that for the music events. Because I'm a staff member, so I hang out in the staff Discord. But the staff and I don't want staff conversations on stream, so it'll be distracting from the actual participants. Do I go right or left?
I think we take a left at Albuquerque.
Ooh! Bonk
God.
bonk! Ah.
Wait, so with the GIF with Bunny Girl, is that from like the movie or the TV show?
It's from the anime. Oh, it's
not
it's,
a TV
it's
show,
from Japan. It's
Draco.
called an anime, okay? It is
got it,
Japanese
you
animation.
uncultured swine.
Uncultured swine. Hurry, who's
And
the
it's
best
not
goddess of them all?
me
Who's the best
called
goddess?
that this time. That is weird.
Hurry, Draco, who's the best goddess?
Polo.
That was a delay.
Bullshit.
There's a delay to that. Off the boat. Overboard.
I vote him off the island. Who's gonna get that Survivor reference?
You know, I never actually watched those, but I did hear that meme a lot.
I remember watching the first season.
I used to watch it a lot growing up as a kid.
I never really got into TV shows like that too much. I wasn't really into TV much though, in general though.
The girl from Bunny Girl. Yep, Bunny Girl.
English? I'm sorry, common. Do you speak it?
Draco. Here, listen.
This is the internet. Speak American, okay?
Yeah. Here's what you need to do. Okay. You need to stop speaking at 900 miles an hour. Can you
Now he
do
just
this?
needs to think before he speaks.
Never. I can't.
Never.
Then I'm sorry. We are going to make fun of you every time you fail to speak English.
English.
That's fine. I make fun of myself all the time. It's like, yep, that's English.
Nope.
No, it's
No.
English.
You can't blame English for some of the fuck ups you do. That is not English. That is you.
I know.
I mean, to be
like,
fair,
yep,
everybody
that
tends to blame the English language.
Yeah.
No, I'm not using it as a way
I
to
mean,
like, oh, blame the
Apparently, even the English
like,
blame
no.
English so bad they actually redid their English rules at one point in history.
Wow.
That doesn't surprise me.
So anyway, the girl from Bunny Girl Senpai is like really cute.
Oh, it's
Yes.
almost like she was built that way.
Yes.
You know, it's nice
What?
that Holo gives me as my it's nice that Holo lets that be my cheat card.
She lets that be like your infinite cheat day. Okay,
Yeah.
Bunny Girls, that's fine.
Bunny girls, that's fine. I find them yummy too, says Holo. Why are you licking your lips when you say that? That looks so much worse.
Well,
I mean, there are fun
Different
ways
kind
to
of
eat
yummy,
people.
apparently. I guess so. I mean, she's a wolf. You'd imagine she'd like bunnies, I guess, but maybe not the same way.
But she's not a real bunny.
She's not. She really isn't, though.
So then Holo shouldn't be licking her lips about wanting to eat a human.
Hang on.
You know what? We have
Wait,
discovered a
there's-
problem.
This
there's a
could
couple
be-
different ways to eat people.
Well,
This
then
could
again,
be.
Cannibalism is not acceptable.
Holo does bite Lawrence a couple times in the anime.
Who's talking about cannibalism?
At least playing around,
Wait,
she does.
You just
John,
you just said
lag.
there's multiple ways to eat a person, and I'm telling you, cannibalism is not acceptable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm not talking.
We.
Why are you thinking with the over the fire and the grill? I'm thinking in the between the sheets.
Uh huh.
Listen, hey, John.
No,
John is still streaming, so.
It's PG. It's rated for a mature audience. We'll be fine.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Then again, it always going to YouTube, so YouTube's got different rules than Twitch.
As long as we're not
Graphic.
about it, we'll
Hey,
be okay.
the gate's open. I think
You know
the
what's funny?
save point means I
You
should
just
save.
passed a little cactus.
As long as we don't, as you guys don't have like a face cam,
You
and
need
just
to go get that
chug
little
marinara
cactus.
sauce, you'll be
I got
fine.
it.
There he is. Thank God. If you would have missed him, I would have cried.
I just want to get saved before I
Little
forgot.
cactus.
Are there any other chests?
Make sure to save again.
Any chests are in
Save again.
Celestial Peaks.
Oh wait, no, never mind.
Okay.
I
No,
forgot
there was
that
something
you-
I missed. Okay. And that's why I always go backwards.
I'm sorry. I forgot you still
Hey,
have
there's
to
one of
get
the many
main
candies you lost.
Yeah! The many candies. Why don't
Yeah,
I ever
you pick
find
that up-
fairy walnuts, though? That's what I really need.
You picked
They're
that,
also
you picked that off
expensive.
of the,
Yeah, I
they-
know.
they
I need to
pick-
find them.
It's
You
stupid.
picked that off of the ground, so I'm not sure. Like,
There's ants on it.
It is stupid how expensive the fairy walnut is in this game when you don't get any other form of MP recovery
Yeah.
unless it's through a skill.
Yep.
So
Nothing
why are
else
the
on
MP
that
healing
outfit?
items so fucking expensive?
Because, like, I guess in universe it's like. I don't know.
No, you can't use it. You can't use it in universe explanation for this one. The only in universe explanation I can think of would be that they're just rare.
Yeah.
But even then,
Oh, you know what? Well,
they're
here's the mana tree.
they're apparently in an abundant enough supply that you can buy them from any vendor.
Maybe it's because of the mana tree losing power. Maybe they're not spawning anymore. So the only thing that's available is the backstock. Maybe, I don't know. I could buy that.
I could see that. I could see.
They're not spawning anymore because the mana tree doesn't have power.
But how much of a back supply do you have if you can continue to buy it even once the mana tree's like practically withered?
Maybe they're everywhere like the candies, but people don't use mana because people just heal themselves in monster fights because they don't really use magic a lot.
Maybe they could like artificially produce them in like their backyards or something.
I don't use mana potions or mana products a whole lot just because mana regains over time naturally. Like you can just take a rest and get your mana back. But health is usually you need it right now. Because if you lose all your mana, you're still alive, you can just go rest. But if you lose all your health, you're dead.
Not in Fairy Tail, you ain't.
Yeah, now that might be a little different, but
no, in Fairy
most-
Tail, well, in the
most
game anyway, if you lose all your MP, you're considered unconscious.
Yeah, because you can't fight without it. I mean, not
Which
unless
is
you.
bullshit because Natsu has done that. Where he's fought without his mana power. Because he was run out and he still wanted to keep fighting. So I call bullshit on that.
well, there's a meme for it, I think, from Hero Academia, but I can't think what it's called. Plus Ultra or whatever, you just plus Ultra through it.
Yes, plus ultra.
Yeah. I hate that
Have you heard
catchphrase.
these
It sounds so dumb to me.
You can't be serious. That's good.
Plus Ultra. I consider that a translation error.
Here we go, boys. Here we go. I don't think
What
it's
do you mean?
I don't think it's a translation error because in the dubbing of My Hero Academia, it's still the same thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's in Japanese. It's plus ultra.
All right.
but in
I'm gonna try
English,
this.
It's
I'm gonna
plus
try this.
ultra.
I'm gonna try this. I'm gonna do an English version of that here in a second, or a practical version of that phrase. You ready? Find my next monster. Addition, multiplication. Yeah. That's basically what that is. See, it doesn't sound just so dumb, like.
But they don't. But they don't say that though.
Yeah, but that's basically what it is. Plus, ultra. They're just like power, like strength, strength. They're power. That's basically what it ends up being. Like, I don't know. For a catchphrase, I don't care for it. It's like it's repetitive of the same thing.
I mean, to be fair, I like the concept of the most powerful abilities being all for one and one for all.
I like that.
It is very.
That's actually a common catchphrase. So even and it's not like the same. Necessarily the same exact words or the exact same meaning. I guess
it's like,
get repeated.
Like, but all for one is like that.
Well, all for one is he's capable of stealing other quirks from other people and making them his own.
Yeah, and it can stockpile all these quirks and combine
Addition,
them.
multiplication. Yeah.
But one for all can be given to anyone.
Yeah, and it stockpiles depending on how many times it has been transferred.
passed.
I was glad they had a concept like that in the story. I was glad for that.
Yeah, because it's a combination of two quirks, being able to pass on a quirk and it stockpiles power.
Basically, the more worthy successors that use it, the more power the skill gains as it's passed on from generation to generation.
Yeah.
Whereas all for one, the more quirks you steal, the more powerful the quirk gets.
Yeah, and you can combine like a multitude of quirks into like a super quirk or whatever.
I love how Fairy's reaction to the Winged Defender is to make fun of it.
This one a baby? Oh gosh! If that's the baby, you don't want to see the mother bear.
No.
I don't think this is a baby.
No.
Please step back.
look at the face it gives you.
And Reese is just like, hold on, I've got this. Fairy, sit the fuck down.
Girl dragon, are you not?
How do you know it's a girl dragon?
I shall give
Because you.
What in the aspect of this creature is it's female?
The face and hair.
The lack of body parts, perhaps.
But that goes both ways.
It has no female parts either.
Well, you see when a male octopus and a female octopus love each other very much, the male octopus just gives it to her and says, "Do it yourself."
Your bond with Flammy has granted you a new ability.
Yes.
I think you only get that if Reese is in your party.
Did you get that? No?
Congratulations, John. In approximately about 2 hours and 45 minutes, you have made it to the Sanctuary of Mana.
Yeah. Approximately.
Isn't this exciting?
Is this where we leave?
This is where we left off.
Okay, this is where we leave. Okay.
Yep. You just gotta...
Because next session we're going to go through the Sanctuary of Mana.
Get class 4. I mean,
no,
class 3.
We can't do class 3 until we start getting question mark seeds.
Oh, question mark seeds.
Oh.
And even then, we have to plant them to get the items we need to get into the class that we want to get into.
Yep. Did you just freeze? Okay, we're just gonna enjoy this image here for a second. This is the best time to freeze frame and load. So the front of her corset has like a rope on it. I actually like that.
I ship Angeran.
Angeran.
Yeah, Angeran.
And that ship is setting sail.
Hey, loaded.
The sanctuary before us.
That'd be a nice thumbnail, I think, of those two right there.
Yes.
If only I actually had the time to take a snippet of that image and use it as a thumbnail, but probably not myself. I'm trying to upload it after the stream. I'm just gonna
no,
upload
you use it as a meme and go, "This is what relationship goals look like."
Yeah.
No
How to use
context.
hellos in Lawrence is a healthy relationship, but slightly abusive.
Mother might never acknowledge me.
Hey, let's see if I can get.
You have a lot of silver item seeds.
You know what's
and
sad?
your magic pot is really low
I
level.
just checked that in the last town, and I had maybe like 7, I think. Like, I didn't have enough to do 10.
Hey, you got a miracle cookie. That's an experience booster.
Nice.
You can go through this.
Berry
area.
walnuts.
Oh, next
Berry
thing,
walnuts.
that is next thing.
I got a bracelet? Okay.
Ice coin.
Alright, I got a fairy bracelet.
So no, here, stop. Go back to your item pot. Your magic pot. Because we need to level it up. We need to level it up.
Okay.
So use all of your regular item seeds first.
Item seeds.
Use your regular item seeds first. Because if that puts your magic pot to level 3, your silver ones and your gold ones are gonna give you better items.
Ah, okay. That was just enough to give all 3 as well.
See?
Yeah.
Nice.
Now use your silver. Now use your silver and gold item seeds.
Not wait till I have 10 of them.
Not in this case, because it's going to be pretty rare that you're going to get 10 of them anyway.
Okay.
Until you get to Anis's Stockade, where you can grind them.
Hey, a fairy walnut. Thank goodness I got one.
I think you got 2.
Oh, maybe. Okay, I just saw the one, but yeah. As long as I got some. Needed an emergency or something. There's another one. Yay.
What?
You got 2 experience boosting items.
Sweet.
Holy shit! I know part of your problem too. Look at your training points.
Yeah, I haven't updated them yet. I probably should.
Well, at this point, you might as
I
well
remember
wait
the
until
idea of
class
saving them, I think, for the class change, and then I forgot to unsave them.
No, if he waits until class 3, he is going to be struggling against the Benevolons.
I'm assuming I should spend them now, or should I save some of them?
All right, here. Let me look at Duran. We'll go through each character one by one. So let's do Duran first.
Duran.
So go to Duran.
Yep.
Okay. Put enough points into his strength to get strength plus 5. So you need to put 5 points in. Now hit accept.
Yes.
Okay.
Don't
bother. Worry about equipping skills after you've allocated his stats.
Okay. It is like auto. I guess it like auto puts you through. Okay. Anyway.
No. Because you hit yes, it's gonna take you to that.
Oh, okay. I see. All right. What's next?
Start putting points into his stamina to boost his stamina and boost his HP. Actually, put enough points in to get HP plus 10, and then end it there.
Okay.
And then don't bother equipping the thing.
Okay.
Now go to your wisdom.
Oh, gosh dang it.
Your spirit.
I keep
go to your spirit.
Spirit. All right.
And put 8 points in to get healing MP saver. So when he uses his healing magic, it's not consuming as much MP on him.
Healing NP saver. All right.
And then save your last 3 points, and any points you get subsequent
for class.
For when you get class 3.
All right. Reese.
Okay, so Reese. Reese, you want to up her strength. Okay, so you up her wisdom, up her spirit first to get that maxed out. Now go to your strength, and up your strength until you have attack boost all and strength plus 5.
Oh, perfect. All right.
Now what this is gonna do is if you equip attack boost all, that's gonna up everybody's attack.
Okay. Okay.
Check intelligence. Put enough points in until you get stat boost. Because that'll improve how much your stats actually increase your stats by.
That makes sense.
Now save the rest of your points for when she class changes.
Alright, so I needed to...
So for her, you need to equip attack boost all.
Which one to replace?
Which I would get rid of victory CS boost. Because you don't need it at this point.
Attack boost,
It should be at the top.
Was it the top?
At the very top.
I see.
Equip attack boost all, because that's going to affect everybody.
Sweet.
Now, you want to equip, so get rid of counter.
Yep.
For stat boost.
Okay.
So now when she uses her stat buffs, they will increase the percentage in which you increase your stats by an additional 8%.
Okay.
Now, go to Angela. And we're going to put points into her stuff. For her, we're going to use all of her points. So, put enough points into spirit and enough points into intelligence to get all that good stuff.
Okay. Strength?
Let me ask you this. Do you want earth magic, fire magic, or wind magic?
They're all the same to me, to be honest. I think Reese does wind with her tornado, so maybe having something different might be good.
Reese does not do wind with her tornadoes.
Weese's class strike is not considered elemental.
Huh, okay. Honestly, it doesn't matter to me because they're always the same, and whatever I end up picking, I always go against boss that's something different.
Well, here's the thing. You're gonna want all of them anyway, because when we go after the Benevodons, they're all gonna be weak to something.
Fire looks cool.
Okay.
So then put as many of your points as possible into
I'm 1 point below. Gosh dang it.
Alright, now allocate your points.
I just see Lolo posted a picture of somebody from Red Dead Redemption on a boat sailing on the railroad tracks. What? Equip.
Oh,
I
now.
assume.
Yeah, go to equip. Let me look at what skill she has.
Limit, banished, magic, and victory.
You want to keep limit break on, and you want to keep magic switch on.
Okay.
Banished can be swapped for elemental combo. Because that's going to improve her damage output even more when she's casting the same spell.
And then
victory MP boost we could probably swap with move MP saver.
Move MP saver. Okay.
Because that's going to reduce the amount of MP her spells need to be cast.
Cool.
So it's going to give her more spells to cast with the same amount of MP.
Now, did I understand I got like a ring or something from those seeds?
You got accessories from them.
These things?
Yeah. See?
So this one and that one are going to be better than what I have. Cancel out
I would equip one of them to her just for the fact that it actually boosts her defenses.
Alright, freezing and burning, and poison or shrink.
I would do poison and shrink.
Okay.
Now go to Duran. Yep. Why have you not sold any of your previous stuff?
I did! Gosh dang it.
Clearly not, I just saw it in Angela's inventory.
I think I managed to... Oh, gear. I can say... let's see. I just got the elemental ring, and I just got the imp bracelet, although...
Alright, hang on. Let's confirm if you sell things or not. Go to her armor.
Her armor. Why is it there?
Clearly you have not sold them.
I've been going to the seller to sell things, and they don't show up in the menu. I just sell whatever. I'll buy new sets of armor or whatever and gear, and then I'll go to the option to go sell. And it gives me money when I sell it. So why is it still here?
Because you probably didn't sell it. That's probably where part of your money problem is coming from, because you've not been selling your prior gear.
But I've been going to whenever I buy a new sword, I'll buy it. Then I'll buy all 3 for each character. Then I'll go to the sell category and I'll sell underneath gear, and it gives me 3 options.
Okay.
Which are the old
Okay. How
stuff I
about this?
have.
How about this, John? We'll
I
call
don't
it
understand.
here. In next session, when we leave the Sanctuary of Mana, because there are no shops here.
Yeah.
When we leave the Sanctuary of Mana and we start moving towards our first Benevodon, we'll land in a city, and I will watch you sell your stuff.
Let's see. That one and that one's gonna have the higher stats. Should I go with the same elemental bracelet for Reese then?
If it ups your stats, equip them until you get something that's better.
Yeah, I assume that one's the one Angela's wearing.
You have multiples of them.
Oh.
That's why it says 3.
Oh, stock. Okay, I'll just go with that.
Just equip them all to anyone who can improve them, or if it improves their stats, equip it.
Okay. Angela's already got it.
Angela's already got one equipped, so go to Duran. Check his hide bracer and see if that elemental bracelet's better than. All right, if it is, equip it.
Yeah, it's a lot better. Okay, cool. Or is the armor doing the same? It looks like the armor's already the best.
Yeah, and you've not been selling that either.
But I have.
Wow.
I actually have, because I'll go and I'll spam the button for selling and it'll give me money for it. So I am so confused on that.
Clearly not, because they're still in your inventory.
Wait, hold up. So if you're not actually if you're selling it and not
now I'm curious as to what you're actually selling, because if you're selling stuff and getting money, I'm curious as to what you're selling now.
That is literally how I just remember how I said I don't have enough money to buy Angela or Reese's weapon. I got a little. We went to go do a mission for one of those things. I came back and I had enough money. I ended up selling some stuff. I ended up selling like one of the weapons or something like that I had left over. It gave me enough to buy the next weapon, so I then replaced it. So it gave me money. Well, when I get to the sale menu, I hit sell, and it gave me the money to then buy the
John,
the next
I don't think you were selling. Were you going into items or gear?
Gear. I'd go into gear and I would sell it, because in the gear it'd show you it'd show you 6 things in the gear menu. 3 of them were grayed out because you was wearing them, and 3 of them would not be. So I'd just sell the other 3 that weren't grayed out.
I'm sorry, John. I'm pretty sure what I'm seeing on your screen is not the case.
I've got to go clip it.
Yeah, clip it and send it to me.
Yeah, I'm going to have to go clip it.
Because if it is, you may have just found a game-breaking bug.
Either that or something else is going on. Because I do just spam through the menus. I'll be honest.
Do not try to fix that problem. You have the potential to have infinite amounts of money.
Pause menu.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter
I'm
when
gonna
you
save
get into the
again
late.
just
It
to
doesn't
make
matter
sure.
when you get into the late game and you get so much money. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Literally in the late game, you get so much money. Your characters comment on it. It'd be like, "Hey, you have a lot of this lucre. You should probably go spend it."
But there's nothing to buy apart from items.
No,
There's
because your best
nothing
equipment
worth
is tied to the item seed mechanic.
Yep. There's nothing worth using your lucre on ever after you get...
I'll end the stream there. Thanks for watching, sticking around, and we'll look forward to the next one.
But yeah.
Take care.